Yes, guys. Yes, people. Where's the dog? There we go. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. There we go. All the layouts are officially patterned. StreamYard's just done a new update. Bare new fonts and everything. So I guess I can mix and match the stream a little bit. We'll get things patterned for the weekend. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Games coming thick and fast. As soon as one game is over, the next one begins, and we're straight into another match preview. The opportunity for Chelsea to go unbeaten in 12 games. If we can finally get rid of another bogey fixture in Everton away. Disgusting fixture. Disgusting stadium. Good fans. Like, Everton carry a good crowd. I ain't going to disrespect their fan base. That ground can get to fuck. I'm glad that this is the last time we're going there. I hope I never have to see that shithole again. And I hope the next ground is just a little bit better from an away fan's perspective. Although I say that, I'm not even fucking going to the game. But whatever. Whatever. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Big up to Sam. Trust me, man. All the rivals are shook. Although, again, the narrative's now changing. You have £1 billion squad. You should be competing for the title. Shut up. Shut up. Big up to Ben. Big up to August. I said, hope he wins the league. Oh, thank you, man. And you know what? I hope you guys stay up so you guys can enjoy the ground, like, from a Premier League perspective. Although, then again, I say that, like, God forbid you lot do go down, but pissing the championship in your first season in a new ground, you'd actually be enjoying going to football every week. Even then, though, like, again, you guys aren't doing too bad. You guys aren't doing too bad. Football must be painful to watch, but you're not losing every week. Like, Sean Dyche is kind of doing his thing. But yeah, big up, Jonathan, man. Big up to you, bro. Bless up. Big up to Newsom. Woke up thinking we should hire him and sack him again. I'm with you. Just so we can, like, make a special occasion of it. I'm with you. Big up to Namaya. Big up to AC. Big up to Arta. Big up to Master Michael. Big up to Mello. Big up to Jesters. Says if James should be sold due to injury, Lavia should already. Yo, Jesters, I hope you're hopping on the stream later today because we got to discuss this. You'd actually get rid of Lavia. Like, I understand the narrative of, like, if this guy's injury prone, this guy's injury prone too. But, like, I don't even want to let go of Reece, let alone Lavia. And Lavia's been here for like a year. And we see his quality. Like, it's the same thing as Reece. The man plays football. He don't need to, like, get into the swing of things or, like, get himself back up to sharpness. Just put him on the pitch and let him ball out. It's the same energy for the pair of them. So, I disagree. Solely because I wouldn't sell Reece James either. But yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to Warrior. Big up to Musty. Big up to Concerned. Big up to Kells. Big up to Mello. There wasn't even that. It was back again tax, bro. It went over time, as we expect with the pods. But yeah, time flies when you're having fun and all of that shit. Big up to Bab. Big up to you, man. And big up to Gaming for Life and Uncle Vinny. Big up to the entire chat. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. You're about nice. Good. Big up to Chloe and Victory as well. Ronil, Daniel. Enjoy the game, my brother. Enjoy the game. Yeah, shout out to Scott as well. Big up to you. That was a crazy comment. But yeah, the Lavia take, I can't. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Lavia stays, Reece stays. And also, like, we could just start off with the good news. We'll start off with the good news then, seeing as like that is like the perfect segue for it. The perfect segue. Reece James has returned. Again, Reece James is back. He is back in first team training. Let's go. Always great to see Reece James returning. Impartial team training, Maresca said Reece will finally start with us for part of the session. Slowly, he will be back. We'll now build his condition, and then he will be ready to play. It doesn't mean it will be this Saturday and this Sunday, and it doesn't have to be this Sunday. Like I keep saying with Reece, take your time with bringing him back. I don't care how long it takes. Just make sure that this is the last time, please. I beg. Not just for our sake, for his sake as well. Like Reece, we know how frustrating it is for us. Imagine how frustrating it must be for Reece James. I would be giving this guy bench minutes from the start of January if he's fit enough for that, with the idea of getting him ready for the Manchester City game. Because that's going to be the toughest fixture that we have coming up. For me, like, don't rush this situation at all, because we didn't even do it last time and the brother still got injured. So it's like, look, shit, we just got to work at his pace. And I do still believe eventually he is going to beat these injury issues. I've seen it happen with players before. They are injury prone throughout the first few years of their career. And by the first few, I don't mean 2 or 3. I mean like 5 years or something like that. And then eventually, they're not really as injury prone. I am hoping, I am praying that this is the time. This is the time where Reece James is back, and he is back for good. Even though, like, I do think the club doesn't rely on him nearly as much as they would have 2 or 3 years ago, I don't think that's a bad thing for him or a bad thing for the club. Like, that's a very good thing for us. 3 years ago, when Reece James was out, our season is done, because our option is the corpse of Azpilicueta. And shout out to Azpilicueta, but he wasn't that guy at that point. It wasn't like you're dealing with 2017 Azpi, where it's like, oh, yeah, just play. I don't care how long it is. Just go play. You're fucking brilliant. He was on the decline. It was either him or Trevor Chalobah at right back. Or who else would be playing at right back? I don't even know. But whoever it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. So now we're in a position where we have Achimpong, where we have Malo Gusto. Even Caicedo can invert into right back if we need it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, yeah, take your time. When you're ready, let's just hope this is the moment where you stay fit. I hope and I pray to the good Lord. Just gotta pray for Reece James every day, my guys. Just pray for Reece James. But it is good to see him back. Yeah, part 999. I understand, but this is it. This is the final episode of getting Reece James back up to full fitness. This is the final episode. Why don't they want to wear the black kit? I don't know. Maybe it's just not the game that they've got scheduled for that. Maybe not, because I think when we play away at Brighton, we'll be in the black kit, because blue kit clash, white kit clash, black kit Brighton. The rest will just probably be conferencing, and I don't mind. It means we'll look back on it as the Conference League kit. Great, absolutely great. Casadei will leave Chelsea in January, and the expectation is he will return to Italy. It could either be a loan move or a permanent move with a buyback clause. So Casadei gone and Chukwuemeka, both of them. So that means Dewsbury Hall ain't going anywhere. That means he definitely ain't going anywhere. Calm. Means you get opportunities and hopefully you bed yourself into the squad better. But for Casadei, loan move is better for you. For Chukwuemeka, look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's a shame you couldn't make it work here, but we move. That leads us on to the next Fabrizio tweet. Chukwuemeka and Chilwell, and also Casadei planning to leave Chelsea in January. Oh, I thought this would be a quote. This would be a quote. Okay, maybe not. But this is actually pretty good, because it means like Chilwell and Chuck are now planning to leave. Chilwell's not doing the whole, I'm going to stay and fight for my place, break back into the squad. He's realized, no. 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 You ain't breaking back into the squad. You got bench minutes against Barrow, and you can be grateful for that. You shouldn't have even had you sitting on the bench at Newcastle away. But whatever. We ain't going to make that mistake a third time. So, hey, you might come off the bench against Morecambe. Just so everybody can give you a little farewell. Goodbye and everything. We can sing Ben Chilwell's won the European Cup. And, yeah, best of luck in your future endeavours, mate. Word to John Laurinaitis. People power. All of that. Big up to Bents, saying I'll never give up on Reece. Up the fucking Chelsea. Up the fucking Chelsea. Big up to you, Bents. Big up to you. Appreciate the donation. Cassaday's only going on loan, though, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And there's no news on Nkunku. Nkunku ain't going anywhere. Nkunku is not going anywhere. You're just talking about a Santos recall. Look, bro, as great as Andre Santos is, we have only just rebuilt relations between Blue Co and Strasbourg because of the way the squad's moving right now. If we are to take his gem mid-season, you rip all of that up and you probably never rebuild that faith again. So, no. No, Andre Santos is doing so well. He would be a great asset to this Chelsea squad, even right now. But no. Stay there. Keep developing. Keep cooking. And then we'll see you next season when you're ready to compete for a starting spot in the team. We don't need to bring him back. We don't. There's no point. Now, Leslie, there we go. Bring Leslie back. Because he's not getting any fucking minutes in Southampton. Wheel Leslie back. Get Ugo Chukwu back to the bridge. Santos, you're doing good over there, mate. Just stay over there, man. Stay over there. We'll see you in the summer, man. You're cooking over there. Liam Rosino's got you balling and all of that. Like, yeah. Stay over there, mate. Stay over there. Surprised more about him than Reece because we actually... I think it's talking about Lavia. I'm a bit confused. Big up to CA and Mafia. Big up to you. Say Chilwell won't run down his contract to get the bag. I mean, he could. You're not going to fucking play any minutes, but I mean, you could. Oh, you're talking about Fofana. Yeah. Fofana, though, there's not been any change to his injury issue. He's back in the new year. We all knew that anyway. So that don't really, like, change anything for me. Or for anybody else. That don't make any changes for me. But, yeah. Not too fussed about that one still. Leave Santos in France. I'm with you. No, he was talking about Fofana, innit? He was talking about Fofana. But, yeah, if Chilwell runs down his contract... You're tanking your own career. That's a you problem. Not a me problem. Might piss off Clearlake a little bit, but probably just means we try and loan him. Yeah, big up Alexis, man. Big up, bro. There's been no change to his timeline. So I've got no worries about Fofana. And to be honest, he did pretty well to stay fit up until this point. Because for a man as injury prone as Fofana is, he went like, 4 months without an injury after being out for a year. And then in 21-22, he arrived, played a few games, got injured till about February, came back, played another month or two, and then got injured till the end of the season. Then came back and like fucked himself again for a year. He's done pretty well this season. Just one injury. And there's been no changes. I have no worries about Fofana. Like, just when you're ready to come back, come back. And he's still got his recovery pace. He's still got his pace. It's just about, again, minimizing the bozo moments. And that comes with, like, getting yourself back up to sharpness. That's why I've said Fofana has the entire season from me to just get better and to get himself up to speed. Now, if it gets to a point where we have to drop him, like, God forbid, still do that. But it's going to take at least a year for me to be questioning whether Fofana should be at the club or not. And to be honest, he's been good enough this season that I don't even think it's going to be a conversation for me anyway. I expect his trajectory to just keep going up. And so do Clearlake. That's the reason why they still stand by him. You got to remember, a few years ago, this guy was spoken higher than Saliba, for example, and they were both playing together. If he can get himself back to that level, it is worth the patience. It was a nice few months for Fofana. Yeah, but bro, how do you know that, my guy? How do you know that? Because I refuse to believe that just off what we've seen, we can come to a conclusion that he'll never be fully back. He's just had one injury. So, yeah, sorry, bro. I don't agree. I don't agree at all. Like, worst case scenario, might have to come to a position where he'd have to be depth. But even then, we're thinking worst case scenario. He comes back and he starts. Unless Tosin continues his form from the Brentford game. If he keeps doing that, maybe Fofana got to work his way back into the team a little bit. Maybe he does. But then again, I even say that. It seems pretty obvious that our plan is Fofana and Colwell because we started that from game week 1. Started that from game week 1. What's Cenac saying? The way he's coming off the injuries. Yeah, you see, like, again, this is another reason why I'm like, you've got a bit more time from me. You got a bit more time from me. Maresca even said that. He said he will always play with pain. Okay, now I can hear that. I just don't believe that means you'll never be fully back. You might have to play for a little bit of pain. But to mean that you'll never be back to the level you were before, I think it's way too early to say that. But in terms of still always feeling the effects of it, yeah, like maybe I have to take an injection or something. I don't know. I don't know. Should we be fully back? I guess for me, I mean like back to being fully fit without like injuries over a long term. In terms of Persh, I'm not too sure. Oh, he's saying the same thing. Okay, cool. Cool, there we are. Yeah, was Rudiger injury prone? I don't remember actually. Let me double check. Injury history. Did he have a lot of issues with us? He's been gone so long I've forgotten. Oh, fucking hell. Oh shit, yeah, he did. So 18-19, he missed 1, 2, I think another 2 or 3, 4, 5. He had about 4 injuries in 18-19. 5 injuries. Yeah, he had 5 injuries. Then I think he got injured in pre-season. Then got a knock straight after and was out for another 5 games. Yeah, because he was gone for the first half of 19-20, weren't he? Everyone was doing the whole, yeah, our defense will get better when Rudiger comes back, and he came back and he was the worst of the lot. Yeah, he did have injury issues, and then like from 2019, he's had 3 injury issues ever since. Great example, Cenac. Really good example. Fair fucking play. Calma. This is why I believe in Reece, guys. That's the hopium I needed. That's the hopium I fucking needed. Yeah, if Rudiger can break through, so can Reece, man. So can Reece, my guys. Yeah. Thank you for that, Cenac. I needed that. I needed that. I could understand why you'd think that. But I don't know. I don't really think so. Because I feel like they would have had more than enough opportunities to try and get rid of Reece if that was the case. Like, if they really wanted to get rid of Reece James, they would have already started. They would have already tried to do it time ago. The injury issues would have given you the perfect excuse. Whether we agree with it or not at the time, it would have been the perfect excuse. Oh, Reece is too injured. I can't be asked to keep him on these wages. We're going to go sell him. You could agree or disagree, but like there'd be a reason behind it. But they haven't done it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But I won't argue your point down. Because again, it does make a little bit of sense. I know we had multiple surgery, but this will be different. This will be different. Trust me. Trust me, innit? Trust me, bro. Trust me. Just pray to God. Pray to God. It'll take all your fears away. Yeah, I'm not. No one thinks you hate Fofana, man. No one thinks you hate Fofana. We bought... Yeah, we did. Because I remember complaining that the whole 17-18 season, all we did was buy players who were injured at the time. We got Morata, he had an injury. We got Giroud, I think he had a knock. Emerson, I think we got him and he was injured too. Who else? Rudiger, add him to the list. Bakayoko might have been injured. Might have been injured as well. It was a big it was a constant feature from our transfers that season. So I hear that. I do hear that. When we win the league, they'll try to move him. I mean, talk about a way to kill the fucking vibe. Shit. Fucking hell. Kavkas, in your opinion, in your humble and respectful opinion, I understand. To me, the title race is subjective. To some people, it starts now. To some people, it starts in March. Some people, it starts in September. I'm one of the people who believes it starts in February, March, when we get to the run-in. So, you'll talk to me at the run-in. That's gonna sound like a cheating ex. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. You can't change. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Fuck's sakes, man. He did play like he was fucking injured. Big up to DH. Big up, my guy. Says, future dream here. I'd love for Chelsea to bid for Saliba and sign him. Pay like 100 million. Make Arsenal fans angry. Another Ashley situation. They will not sell to us. Maybe with a year left, you could try. But to me, I feel like you'd have to do the Sol Campbell thing for that. You'd have to do the Sol Campbell thing. Either try catch him lacking with a year left, although I'm sure a lot of clubs will be circling by that point. Or hope he runs the contract down and be like, hey, look, you could stay in London. We'll give you this fat fucking sign-on bonus. You don't even have to move. Just, here. I'm here. I'm here. Cenac, again, in your opinion, but for me, like, look, when the manager says we're in the title race, we're in the title race, innit? When the manager says it, we are. The manager don't want to say it. The players don't want to say it. All right, cool. I am joining in with the team. I am joining in with the team. We are all a team. We are either in a title race together or we're not in a title race together. And seems like the manager ain't thinking about it. The players aren't thinking about it. So why should I? After the way Maresca has been cooking this season, why should I look to overrule Enzo Maresca, guys? I don't think I should be doing that. I don't think I should be doing that. Cenac, but brother, you cannot read his mind. You cannot read his mind, my friend. He might not be thinking about that. Like he said on Sunday, title-winning teams don't give away goals from silly throw-ins like we did on Sunday. So, ain't an title race. We're just the chill guys, man. We're just collecting our 3 points, keeping things stepping, and just enjoying football. Enjoying football for the first time in ages. That's just us. Well, we are the chill guys. Let's just be the chill guys. Let's just be the chill guys. Bro, he is celebrating because we are close to getting to 40 points by Boxing Day. That's worth celebrating. That is massively worth celebrating. So, I mean, like, we must just join in. Join in. When Maresca says we're in a title race, cool. I'm ready to step up. On the day that he says we're in the title race, I'm doing we will be awake. We will be awake. Until then, like, let's just settle ourselves. Let's just settle ourselves. I'm sure he got asked about the title race again, too. I'm sure he got asked about the title race today. He kind of hinted at it. Have I seen? Yeah, Neville apologized, but I'll be real. It ain't saving you from the cooking that you're going to get. Ain't saving you from the cooking. Kavkas, come on, man. We the ones, man. Not this Timu bloodline. Not this Timu bloodline, but Bun Solo. You didn't even earn the Ulafala. You took it. You acted like it's yours. Roman Reigns got it given to him by his dearly departed father, disrespecting the entire lineage of the bloodline. He's a prick. He's a prick, bruv. But yeah, what did Maresca say? Chelsea can go top, pressure on your players. No, I don't think so. First of all, because we try to focus on the game, not on the consequence of the game that can be the leader in a few hours. This is just the first reason. And then since we started, I'm trying to convince the players just to be focused on the game plan, how we can beat them, how we can do the right things, no more than that. So I don't think that they can have some pressure about the consequence of the win. Because first of all, you have to win. Personally, I'm not worried about the next 3 months, if the players are happy or not. The only thing I can say is that we have many games, and if they do the right things, if they work properly, for sure, they're all going to have chances to play games. And again, this just leads to my point about Maresca. We don't know where his head is truly at, because all he's doing is talking about the game in front of us, not the long-term target. It's about getting these players working on a game-by-game basis, and then when we reach the run-in, we can figure out where Chelsea's at. The players, the manager, I'm sure they're all going to look at where Chelsea's at on the table and be like, look what we've achieved so far. Look where we are in the league so far. Look what we are doing so far. And then we're going to look at what's on the table and what the realistic aims are. If we've got to this point by around March, where can we get to in May? Is the real question. And we have to wait to get to March. That's why I keep saying, like, we're just the chill guys. We're just the chill guys. Just let us be the chill guys, collecting our 3 points, enjoying our football, hooping. All of that. All of that. Come on, man. Nothing else. Yeah, you see, we still got to get our 40 points. Them 6 points ain't just going to get handed to us. We have to earn it. We have to earn it. And, like, we have to start at one of our worst ever grounds. Goodison Park. We hate going to Goodison Park, guys. We have 1 victory there since 2017. We have 5 losses there in our last 6. And even like before the last 5 years and all the chaos that we've gone through, we have 4 league wins there since 2008. 4 league wins since 2008 at that ground. Do you know how disgusting that is? That is sick. That is sick. And we want to talk about a title. Let's win at Goodison first. Let's win at Goodison first. How about this? Like the last time we won the league, we won at Goodison. Let's win at Goodison. Although then again, the last time we won at Goodison, we also finished 12th. So don't really mean too much. That's why we're just a chill guys. That's why we're just a chill guys. Or if it's after we lift the trophy. Yo, you know what? I would love that if it got to all the way to us managing to win the league, and then Maresca says, yo, I think we're in the title race, guys. That would be the most sensational one line I've heard from a manager since like prime Mourinho. That would be fucking ridiculous. That would be insane. But like we need to wait for a lot to happen first. Big up to DH saying, Lewis, with these players, if we had Tuchel again, do you think we could win it all? Look, I mean, we'd always be a threat with Tuchel in it. We'd always be a threat. I still got to look out at this goalkeeper, though. Still got to look at the goalkeeper. So I don't know. I don't know, because I don't think the manager is the difference between us being title contenders and not. It's the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. So, like, I feel like that question kind of hints at the manager, like, being the difference. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it, bro. But big up to you, man. Appreciate your donation anyway. I said Maresca would deny the parade. Here, what parade? We're not in a title race, guys. Oh, that's crazy. You believe links to the Dortmund goalkeeper? I saw Cobble links dropped again, but like I still think they're a little bit vague. It's not anything like worth really losing the head about. It's from Plettigol as well. Chelsea remain interested in Cobble. 27-year-old goalkeeper is under contact with Borussia Dortmund under contract till 2028. Yeah, man, he ain't going nowhere. At least not in January. He ain't going anywhere. 1 open play goal in the last 7. Oh my goodness. Big up Babalo. It's been a minute, man. I hope everything's good. Hope everything's good. 10 wins at Goodison against us since 2010. This is some evil, evil ground for us. That's why I'm glad they're ripping it up this summer. Get us as far away from that shithole as humanly possible. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm good. Benz, to be fair, like Donkey Kong needed 2 penalties for that. Because he fumbled the first one and hit the post.
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
So, like, I ain't too worried about that. And, like, Sterling's just a volume player. Cobble's a good keeper, though. I've heard he's a bit iffy playing out the back. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Because if he is, then, like, yeah. Please. Off. But, yeah. But I don't think there's anything in that anyway. But in terms of the Everton-Chelsea game, like, it is a bogey fixture for us. But I do still feel a bit confident. And, like, the Brentford game is just another example of how we could handle low blocks. It's just this time, we are playing the final boss of low blocks. We are playing the tribal chief of low blocks. The head of the table when it comes to low blocks. Man like Sean Dyche, bruv. Sean Dyche. It ain't Arteta. It ain't Thomas Frank. It is fucking Sean Dyche. This brother is ridiculous when it comes to low blocks. And from an Everton perspective, like, he's doing pretty well with them as well. Like, they've got 1 win, 3 draws, and 1 loss in their last 5. 3 0-0 draws in the last 5. And, like, I think no team in Europe's top 5 leagues have kept more clean sheets than Everton since November. So they're starting to get into form defensively. And as just a straight low block, they are a problem. They are a real problem. I do still think we can break them down. I do still think we can formulate chances. But I do recognize that Everton are a different beast when it comes to defensive play. They're going to be completely different. They've only conceded on average an XG of 0.9 on goal. Also only managed to generate an XG of 0.8 in attack. And no team in the league has anywhere near the same sort of disparity in opposing ends of the pitch. So defensively, we probably shouldn't have to worry too much about them. It's just, can we break through? Can we break through? That is the real question. If we can break through, then cool. Like, we're winning the game easily. Just ideally an early goal. Early goal, we open the game up and we know exactly how the game's going from that point. If they score first, oh, brother, we're in for a long 90 minutes. If the game starts dragging, the crowd's going to get up a little bit more as well. It'll come down to game management. We know Maresca's good at that. But these men are going to piss us off on Sunday. I'm sure of it. Whether we win or we don't, these lot are going to fucking piss us off. They are going to fucking annoy us. Although, again, another attacking stat from them. No side has fewer goals from open play than Everton over the last 2 Premier League seasons. And they've also blanked, so not scored more than any other team this campaign, with 8 games without a goal. 8 games. They are also 1 away from equaling their highest number of 0-0s over an entire season. The record was under David Moyes in the 08-09 season. And if Everton were to get a clean sheet, it would mean that no team in Europe's top 5 have kept more clean sheets since November. Fucking hell. Score early and we're good. The troops are telling me about how annoying Jordan Pickford can be. He'll be annoying if we don't bag early, because then he'll start getting confident. In terms of Everton, like, they're in a stable position. They might have a little bit of a feel-good factor too with the new takeover of their club that just got completed a few days ago. But we can also break that. These men still have PTSD from the last few years. They're still waiting for something to go wrong. So let's go to Goodison Park and let's get some things going wrong for Everton. Ultimately, though, we should be winning. What's the rest of the chat saying? Donnarumma? No, I don't even want Donnarumma. Fuck that. I don't want him. He'll have... Some guy on the panel said he'd have Turkish United keeper over Sanchez. Mid-off. Big ass mid-off. Big ass fucking mid-off. So yeah, that's a bit mad. That's a bit mad. What else the rest of the chat saying? Yeah, bro, we will break the low block. We will break the low block. Now, how many chances we get? Different question. But we will break it. We just have to score our chances. We have to be clinical when we have the opportunities. And yeah, like, it's the thing. I'm in a weird, like, middle point of this because I know it's going to be annoying. I just can't really tell you where the goal's coming from. I just know it's happening. I know it's happening. Just as I'm going to drop it in a couple minutes. Do I think Liverpool will fall? Yeah, bro, like, I'm in the middle of, like, talking and doing my own shit. I mix and match between it. So, calma, patience. But in terms of Liverpool falling off, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. Like, there's no Salah going to AFCON. You asked me to predict injuries or all of that. I hope so. I hope so. So, yeah. Yeah. I can't tell you if they are, though. They haven't shown me any reason why. Who the hell is that guy? Who's that guy? Italian goalkeeper, plays for Atalanta. He looks like a childlike version of Calafiori. Never heard of this guy in my life. Young keeper, meant to be highly rated. Okay, so we'll probably be linked with him then. We'll probably be linked with him, but I lost Steve. How about that? I lost Steve. CM Punk v Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 41. I'm guessing The Rock can't turn up then. Guessing The Rock ain't turning up. Oh, well. They're going to have to push that match back for another year. It's crazy. Was there any other Maresca quotes quickly? So you saw the Reece James ones. João Felix is back. Lavia will probably struggle to play Sunday. The rest are all clear. So it probably means we're going to be doing Gusto right back, Vega left. Or maybe, no, I was going to say Gusto left, Caicedo right, but there's no Lavia. There's no Lavia, so there's no point in that. Gusto right back, Vega left. I think that's going to be the only change to the lineup. Everything else makes sense. And yeah, to be honest, that's it. That's it. Calm. I'm going to drop the link. Guys, don't forget to run up the likes while the link is going up. Did anyone say hit the likes? Yeah, big up to Yeezy. We are on 140 and there's 600 of you lot in here. Come on. This is the most Kai Havertz conversion rate I have seen in years. You lot are better than this. Rise up the likes. While we rise up the panel. So we'll see what everybody's saying. We'll see what everybody's saying, because I want to ask Jesters about this Lavia thing. But yeah, big up everybody. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that shit. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. And tomorrow, Hate Watches are back as usual. Also at the late kickoff, so we will be there. Shout out Palace. Get your get back for midweek. And don't forget to sub to all the panel's channels as well. Link is in the description to everybody. Rise up everybody's super chats, all of that. Here's the more difficult part. Fucking Instagram. Always on some stupidness. And I think we are done. Yes, we are. Perfect. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Big up everybody. Hit the likes, all of that shit. Shout out to the chat. And yeah, Jesters. So
Yeah.
Lavia.
Yeah. Yeah, people need to understand there's an if in my statement, right? That means a whole hell of a lot. People are ready to get rid of Reece James, who has won us the UCL, has captained the team, and was considered the best right back in the world. Okay? None of those plaudits can be said about Romeo Lavia. He's never won us the UCL. He's never captained our team and has never been considered the best player at that position. So if Reece James should leave because he's not available, then you should have the same energy for Romeo Lavia. And I'll take it even further. Why is the Reece James needs to go now? Oh, it's Achimpong. Because people saw Achimpong play 2 matches against Astana and Shamrock Rovers. And so now we have a Reece James replacement. He needs to leave. Keep the same energy for Raksaki then. We have Raksaki. He played those games as well. So we don't need Lavia. Just sell him on.
I actually understand what you're saying. Like you're debunking the narrative.
So is this sarcasm or are you being for real?
I mean, there's way less context he's decided to ignore, but that's cool.
No, again,
or way more context. Sorry, decided to ignore.
This is. I'm speaking about the fan base. If you're going to keep energy 100 for everything, go be consistent across the board. If you think Reece James should be sold because he's not fit and available, he's been more fit and available since Lavia has been a Chelsea player. Okay, that's just facts. He's played 4 more matches and like 100 more minutes. So how come that guy needs to be sold? And Lavia, so we'll just keep on down the road. Now, I'm not saying either one of them should be sold. I think actually both of them are very highly talented players. But I'm getting tired of the narrative that it's okay for, say, one needs to go, but not the other.
No, I hear you. No, I hear you on that. It's just I can understand why people feel that have that energy for Reece because it's been 3 years. You know, like I can see both sides. You know, like me personally, I don't want Reece to leave. Like he's one of those premium players where I'm just gonna give him a chance until he looks like shit, and then we move him on. Like he to me, he's like in that Conte sort of area as far as, man, I'm just show up when we need you, and then just deliver a great game. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. Like this, I said, just he needs to do 30 games, and he's not gonna come close to it this year. He's just not. Just looking at it, so we gotta be smart. I mean, still keep him, but I think we also have to plan for the future as well. As far as just being like, look, I just need you to play maybe 10 important games, like for sure 10 important games next year, but I'm gonna pretend like you're not gonna be there for like 4 months out of the year because that's all he's shown us for the last 3 years. Like, and that's just being very, very respectfully because it is Reece James that we're talking about here.
Yeah, like I understand a bit more what you mean by that, but also because I'm on the other side where we should be keeping Reece James. I don't want either of them to go.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, same.
Neither do I.
So right now, no, but like again, like this, people want to like just not include context. We're talking about a guy who's missed the same amount of time as Kante has across his whole career. Like in terms of Chelsea, like they've missed the same games. In fact, I think Reece might have now missed more. I can't remember.
Getting close to it.
And then we're also talking about a guy who has had 5 hamstring injuries, something like that, 4 or 5. So he's had multiple hamstring injuries to one or both of his hamstrings at 23 or whatever he is. So, like, I completely understand people that want him to go. I've always said with Reece James, play 50% of the league games this season, and then
8?
that's cool. That's calm with me. 8 hamstring injuries.
Yeah, that was just checking page 1.
Yeah.
But context, like he had the surgery, so like
And got
usually
and
it
then got
takes
another
you.
hamstring injury.
And
Yeah,
then got
yeah.
injured again. Yeah.
I think the hamstring was that this current one was on his other hamstring, not the surgically repaired
That's
one.
bad.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
But like I've always said, as well, like from the beginning, play 50% of the league games, and then that's absolutely fine. Because we can't be having a guy here being on the money he's on, playing like 20% of the league games we're going to play in a season. That can't happen. You can't be having that. So he has to do what I said to Kante: take a pay cut. If you take a pay cut and halve your wages, then that's fine. You can stay. I can't be paying you 250k a week.
Nah, they're not going to do
like,
that.
If
they're not going to do that, bro.
That's calm. Then he has to leave. Then if he's playing 20% of the league games we're playing in a season,
You know, but Scott, you know why I say they're not going to do that is because this team is too good to not be in UCL going from next season on. For the next 5 years, I think that they're going to be better than everybody else to where they're going to compete and like get top 4 and have the money, especially the sponsorships that we've heard the reports on. Like we're going to have the money to actually keep his wages. But I do hear you. Like I think it looking at it back right now, like I think it probably was a mistake to give him the captaincy just because he hasn't been consistently available. But as far as getting rid of him, no, they're not going to do that because we'll be able to afford it. You know what I mean? So I just don't know. Like I just believe like they just see like Reece James is like one of those. He's first off, he's an academy graduate. He's a premium talent, and captain. Yeah, they're not going to give up on Reece James so easily like they would on Nkunku, because there's two different scenarios with both of those players. Both very, very talented, but I could easily see us trading Nkunku either this January or next summer, and compared to letting Reece James go next summer. Like it's
Summer,
just yeah.
That comparison is kind of confusing.
I'm just saying that based off of talent, as far as comparison, like talent and based off of talent and need. Like for Nkunku, like the manager said it, he's better as a 10, but we have Felix and we have Palmer ahead of him. Personally, I think Nkunku's better than Felix, but at the same time, the manager seems to prefer Felix over Nkunku in the 10. So, you know, what are we to do if the manager prefers one player over another? They're both highly talented, but you know, we gotta go with whatever the manager wants, right? So it's just one of those situations where like we won't be able. I could see Nkunku leaving. I don't want him to, but it is what it is. We need a backup striker more than we need Nkunku, if that makes sense.
Well, maybe he can turn up to become that player.
Well, I think.
But as a backup striker.
Yeah, I think Nkunku will leave in the summer.
We want an understudy.
He's going to want starter minutes, and I don't think he'll ever get starter minutes at Chelsea.
Exactly.
Just not going to do it. Not with the people ahead of him in this position. And you don't even have to talk about João Felix. You can say Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not. He's a roadblock for a minute.
Yeah, it's peak for him.
Yeah, and I mean, like I think he's going about it the right way. He's very, very professional, and he genuinely. I feel like he genuinely wants to stay here. But I mean, if you just look at it from a career standpoint, he's in his prime. He's probably wanting to get into the France national team, which I still think he still can get in, being at Chelsea. But I mean, if he has ambitions to be like a superstar, it's not going to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's what it is, shit. But we kind of know where it stands with Nkunku anyway. If bar any mad changes before the end of the season, we're probably going to be seeing him gone.
Yep.
Is what it is. At least the fact that we're even in that position says we've got more than enough quality depth around the squad.
Yeah,
and trying to use that for the right areas.
Yep.
I mean, back in the 2000s, man, we've seen like the likes of, you know, Robin, Deco, like people are like extremely highly skilled leave our club and we still went on to win. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
We missed
that's
that
just-
Robin one for a minute though. That one killed.
Yeah, it really did.
It really did, man.
We're still successful in spite of it, but fuck, you could have done it with Robin.
If we could have kept him, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Maybe that 08 UCL would have went differently, you know. That one still hurts to this day.
Oh, it still hurts, yeah.
Yeah.
Anelka, bruv. That's what I look to for that.
Yeah.
You could be brilliant to stop us going invincible, but like you couldn't be asked to take penalty number 6. Great. Backing great. Love that. Well, Fofana doesn't seem to have any mad changes to his timeline, which I think is still a good thing. I'm not that worried about his like durability long term.
Not yet.
Just about getting back to speed. I don't know how you guys are feeling about that.
No, I think that we need to find a replacement and cut bait.
God damn.
Already, huh? Shit.
Yeah,
fuck.
Damn. Really?
Look. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
No, finish, please. This I need to hear.
Well,
yeah, I want to hear this.
Does anybody understand why you would have pain in your knee?
I mean, I do.
Pain in your knee. Okay,
Yeah.
That's either cartilage has been removed, and he's slowly going bone on bone. And folks, that is knee and career done. Once you get bone on bone.
Is that what was reported as far as why he's out
Mariska
currently?
says he will have pain in his knee the rest of his life. That is not something that's going to get better with the technology we currently have.
Can I ask a question? Where was this energy for Reece James?
Hey, same consistent. If Reece James was sold again, all I said was if. It's a question to start a debate. If Reece James gets sold because they say, "Hey, look, we can't do this with injuries anymore,"
Okay, would you sell Reece James?
Then I'm fine with it.
Would you sell him? Is my question.
Would I sell him with their offer? If the offer is right, yes.
Cool.
Because I got to be consistent, 100. And same thing. Guess what? If an offer comes from Man City this January for Romeo Lavia, I'm selling him too.
Huh?
Yeah, not on board with that.
Because I'm consistent, 100 across the board. Y'all want to be up and down because you favor some players over another, not me.
Oh, so you just think like any injury-prone player you'll sell for the right price?
Hell yes.
So
because it's not going to get better if they're injury-prone, right?
No, I think players like could eventually beat their injury issues. Eventually.
Yeah, they
can be managed, but
well, again, that means they're not injury-prone if they can beat their injuries.
But just
no, but they're injury prone until that point. Then they lose the tag, don't they? That's the thing. I still believe. I still believe. Well, I understand what you're saying. Like knee could be different to hamstrings and everything. So if it's worse for Fofana a long time, we got to find that out.
Yeah, knees lead to hamstrings.
Yeah, knee, like everything is connected, right? But with Fofana though, like I genuinely think he's just one of those like genetic freaks that like, I mean, he looks a tick slower than when he was at Leicester, but he's not slow. Like he's still able to compete and to like get there with some of the fastest people in the league. So I mean, yeah, he's gonna deal with pain for the rest of his career, but also there's people that have a high pain tolerance, to be honest. I mean, I remember seeing his knee go one way, and I forgot which game. Was that the Brighton game? And he stayed in the game and finished it out.
Newcastle, I think.
Newcastle, yeah.
First 10 minutes, but came back on.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it's just some people are just genetically blessed above the rest of us, and I genuinely think Fofana is in that mold, because I was ready to get rid of him at the beginning of this year, but just looking at him play for these last 4 months, like I mean, I just think his IQ is a little low, but I mean that's because he's young and he hasn't played a lot of games. You know what I mean? So with defenders, you need games to build your IQ up. But I mean, his athleticism it doesn't look like it's a problem when he's out there.
There's nothing. I'm not speaking against their talent. All of them are highly talented, great players. But if you can't get on the pitch, none of that means anything, right?
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Availability is important.
If you can't be on the pitch, I don't care how talented you are.
Yeah,
right?
That's why in the comment section I use the Rudiger analogy, because when he first came to the club, like, we rarely saw him play, and then like he would look really good in spurts, and we would see like, okay, this is why we spent the money to get him. But it for like the first two and a half seasons, it was frustrating. So that's why I hear it. But when he stopped being injury prone, he became world class. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Fofana has a built. I'm sorry?
Do we wait on that, or are we trying to do something now?
I mean, we're always trying to do something now. Like, I'm all for getting someone in and covering all bases. But I'm saying I'm not gonna just cut bait with him just yet. You know what I mean? Because if, let's say, he comes back and he doesn't look the same, I'll be like, all right, let's get rid. You know, like, if you're injury prone, but when you come back, you look like a really good player, like, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going to give you a chance. But if you don't look like the player that we bought, then I would side with your opinion. It's just that.
How you guys doing?
Oh, good, Javon. How you been?
Yeah, good, Javon.
I'm being good, bro. I've just been busy and tied up with work, and I was under the weather the past couple of days.
It's near Christmas.
Yeah, bro. Not to mention gift shopping, money spending, all of that crap.
Trust, man. This month kills your pockets and all that.
Yeah,
so, what was it? Yeah, we just been talking injury like situations with Fofana, James, Lavia as well. And like, if they'll ever get back to like speed, I think they'll beat their injury issues. I still believe in the majority of them.
See, if this was under that Satanist, then you'd probably want to give up on them under his regime. But you see, the way we play, which is less physical and it's more technical, you can take a chance on these quote unquote injury prone players. Perfect example, Nkunku. Knock on wood, he hasn't been injured this season. Yes, he hasn't played the amount of minutes the others played, but in the past, that wouldn't even have been a circumstance.
I didn't even think you gave the right example. The best example to give is Madueke or Neto. Both of them are heavily injury prone. That was well documented coming from PSV and Wolves respectively, and neither of them have had an injury this season.
Yeah,
like Fofana as well. We talk about him. This is his first injury he's had, and he's only out for what? Like, he was out for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, and he's gonna be back by mid-Jan. So it's not like it's a horrific injury that he's been.
Yeah, the only reason why people are like switching up on James is because of the number of injuries he's had in such a short period of time. It's not even the fact of like even him. He's only had the one injury this season. Granted, he wasn't back playing games, but it's like the only reason why people are switching up on him is because he had all the injuries previously.
Yeah.
And that's why
it's an accumulation. Yeah,
exactly. And that's why I understand if people switched up on Fofana depending on the like if he'd have had another ACL, I'd be on the get rid of him train, because that would be his like 9th or 10th knee injury.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
but I don't know what it was. It wasn't that serious, and so like I'll wait and see what happens when he comes back.
Yeah, and like I said, it's all due to Maresca and the system and the style of player we have, because it's not as intense. Yes, the person has to be intense, but in training they're working on tactics, and you have different level of press and different phases of how we press. So I'm willing to give him another chance. If I'm being honest, I'm not too fussed about it. And then when you really even look at it, it's not long-term injuries, you know. And when they come back, they're going to be a benefit to the squad. Now, if you're talking about replacing them in terms of quality, that's a whole other conversation versus replacing them because of injuries.
No, I don't think anybody has a problem with the quality of the player we're talking about. I think you got to be fit, or the quality doesn't matter.
Yep, availability. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm just not willing to get rid of a highly quality player. That's my reasoning for it. But yeah, you're right. The best ability is availability. You know, so
like me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of biased when it comes on to Lavia. Like, I need to see this man play multiple games in multiple games. You know, game in, game out. Give me 20 games. You know, give me 20 games of being fit. Because I know you have the quality to go up levels. And it's something Gunya and I was talking about on the recent episode of one of the videos I did. I think I dropped it yesterday.
Check out on this channel. Link. I'm putting the link in the title.
We were talking about the uptake in progress made from some of the players. Perfect example. We were talking about the jump in quality from Jackson. Yes, we get it. Pochettino, if you want to say he did some groundwork, but the jump in terms of progression should not be this big under a different manager. If you understand where we're coming from, yes, there was going to be a jump, but this big of a jump in terms of consistency, scoring, and in-game impact, I was not expecting this, right? And it's just one of the things a good manager gives you. And another thing people have to look at: this is a different level of Caicedo. Like, I knew Caicedo was good, but for him to be this good, I wasn't expecting it, if I'm being honest. That also comes from the manager.
I think as well, like, we kind of never got to see that level that we even saw from 22-23 because of the system last season. I think now we finally got to that point.
Yeah, he reaches a threshold and then surpasses it. Like, I never envisioned us, okay, we don't have a left back this weekend. Murph, Caicedo plays there and someone else steps into the middle of the park. That's a viable option now. Whether it's a high-level game, a low-level game, that's a genuine viable option. And that strictly comes from the level that Caicedo is at. It's amazing.
That's a structure too, though. Because last season he was defending 60 yards by himself.
He doesn't get injured.
True.
He's always fit and ready to go.
Yep.
I see what you did there.
Big up CP, big up Prime.
I'm sorry. I'm done with Reece James. I am done because I remember in the summer we said if he gets one more injury, and he got one more, and then he came back, and then we said no, we'll give him one more injury, which he got now, which he's on now, and he's come back. It's been 3 years of this. He's at 250K a fucking week, and he's our captain. I am done. We can't keep on doing this generational bullshit. Can't keep on. I'm sorry, I'm calling you out on this, Lewis. You said the one more injury in the summer. He got one more. We can't keep on saying one more, because we're stuck on a dream of a girlfriend from 5 years ago of what she was when she was skinny. She's not skinny anymore. She's not skinny anymore. It's been 5 years. She was skinny 3 years ago.
The real her is still inside, man.
Honestly, bro, for people like
don't
him,
judge the book by its cover, bro.
Hey, man, thick women need love too, man.
Sure. But with football, I don't care about personality. We've had racists in our team too. I don't give a fuck about personality. Be there on the pitch and perform on the pitch.
Honestly, for people like him who's frustrated, you gotta kind of have to hear it, bro. Like, how much chance are you gonna give him? It's been 3 years.
That's the only person I'm like, he's injury prone. Get him the fuck out. It's been 3 years. I'm done. He's literally not played 2 full years, and he's only played 3 games this year.
Breaking my heart, man.
But, all right,
and Lewis, you know I was defending Reece James even last season against Prime. That's how done I am.
I know this is like top 10 heel turns.
That's what I'm saying. I'm done, dude. He's pissing me off.
This is Hogan joining NWO, man.
Are we going to set up
against Big E?
Are we going to set how many injuries you can occur at this club before you're officially need to be sold? I mean, is that what we're doing now?
Injury cap or something?
Is there injury cap? You can have so many injuries and then you got to go. Is that what we're doing?
Well, no,
because injuries.
Why I got so much time for him is because he doesn't have to like get back to speed.
Hear me.
We keep on saying that. Then he doesn't get. So sure, he performs right away. He performs for 3 games and then he's out for the next fucking month or year.
No. Here's my thoughts on it, right? And I fully hear where you're coming from. My thoughts on it is, you see,
Brian, bring your shirt down, bruv.
See, the person that's supposed to be taking his spot, he's kind of injury prone too. So at that point, what the hell?
Not to the extent, not even close, not even.
Understand what I'm saying. If Reece James is going to be missing 15 plus games or whatever, and Gusto, who's supposed to be your backup right man, also gets injuries, what the point? What's the point? You cannot have 2 players in a specific position that you know is going to pick up injuries over the course of the season. That's
even more of a reason to sell him and to buy someone who's a backup or better than Gusto.
Yeah, but the quality, the high end quality that we would be giving up on Reece James, we won't be able to replace that.
No. I've heard this for 3 fucking years. No.
Name a right
We
back
can't keep
who
on
has
doing
the
this high
same
end
quality
quality
as Reece
when he
James.
plays
I'll
8
wait.
games in a fucking season.
Name
in
the
the
quality,
league.
CP, take a breath. Name the quality that's at the same level as Reece James that we could go and get.
You know who we could get that I know is going to be healthy and same quality attacking wise? I think.
Who?
I don't know defensively. It's I'm forgetting. Leverkusen's right back. He plays right wing back as well.
Oh hell no!
Thank you.
Frimpong?
Frimpong.
Fuck out of here,
No,
bro.
get
attacking
out
wise.
of here.
No, attacking
Oh,
wise.
come
No.
on.
Wait, hold up. Attacking wise, he is the same quality. The amount of goals and assists he gets at Bayer Leverkusen.
Did we play with a wing back?
This is the thing. Reece can do both.
Yes, we're saying that, but
that's the
Gusto's
thing.
literally playing a fucking right 10 at some games.
He can't
So,
defend to
so
save his life.
can't he play there?
He cannot
That's
defend to save his
interception,
life.
though. Our
No,
perception's
he
going
can't
back.
defend.
Nope.
So
Listen,
okay, so
I've-
because we can't find the perfect Reece James replacement down to the fucking T attacking and defending wise, we're gonna keep a man who's been injured for 3 fucking years on 250K a week,
But
who's
that's the
supposed to be
thing, is 'cause he's
captain,
that
just
good.
because we have to find the perfect little fucking
Yeah.
embryo that's a clone of this motherfucker, because we can't get rid of because if he's not a clone, we have
He's
we
really
can't
hurt, huh?
use anyone else.
Man,
Yeah.
to play devil's advocate.
Can I speak on this?
Just before you go, Prime, to play devil's advocate quickly, I don't think we should sell Reece at the moment. I do agree that may become an option, but like to play devil's advocate, we said the same thing in terms about replacing him about Kante, and we now have Caicedo. So just putting that out there, just playing devil's advocate.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome,
Okay,
everyone.
maybe I chose the wrong guy for
Uh,
you guys, but there's people out there. There are people out there. We can't keep on saying there's no one in world football. That's like the fucking Arsenal excuse. Who's gonna take the number 8 Xhaka position? There's no one in the world besides Xhaka. Who's gonna take the defensive striker role of Kai Havertz? Fucking bullshit. We should be trusting you scouts then.
You know what? I hear it though.
That's what
Same.
Arsenal fans say about their position. Who's good enough as this player? It's not. So then there's no point of asking for someone else. That's what the scouting is for. No, that's why we're now dick sucking and riding these fucking scouts. No, I'm sorry, I'm using my language. That's how done I am with this Reece James conversation.
You are doing right.
just
I'm just standing here watching.
Can I
Go on,
speak
Prime.
on this? Okay. This
Go on, bro.
crash out
Yeah,
from
go ahead.
CP is so funny.
But Prime, you've seen this throughout this season. I'm going there. I've been getting here.
No, but it's not just you. I love this fan base crashing out on Reece James this season. I just find it funny. But like, regardless on that, you guys know how I was.
Live.
What?
No, they asked for a poll. I've just done a poll. So
you guys know how I've been the previous 2 years about Reece, about selling him and stuff. Now, it's not necessarily that I've changed my mind on that. But my thinking is, if you're going to keep him in the squad, he cannot be a starter until he can prove, if he can possibly prove he can stay fit for any consistent amount of games. That's for example, what Maresca did, saving him to play against Liverpool because it was a big game for us. That's not a good idea anymore. Our next big game is Man City.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't be starting in that game. He shouldn't feature at all. If he hasn't played any minutes leading up to City, he shouldn't play. Now, I think Maresca is saving him for that City game. But again, we'll wait and see on that. But as of right now, he cannot be the starting fullback. We have to start thinking about Gusto playing there, or maybe get someone better than Gusto to play long term. CP mentioned a Frimpong. I rate Frimpong, but we don't play with wingbacks. That's the same reason why. That's the same. He doesn't play in the 10 at Leverkusen. He plays as a wingback. That's the same reason why I rate Alphonso Davies. I rate him highly. However, I wouldn't want him at Chelsea because we don't play with attacking. We don't play with attacking wingbacks or attacking fullbacks. Davis, I'm not really sure how good he is inverting. Frimpong, I don't know how good he is inverting. He's not going to suit what we do. We already see Gusto struggling with it somewhat this season, even though he's been good the last few games. But yeah, I just think the whole like crashing out on Reece thing, like I think, and this is not just saying this about CP. I think a lot of Chelsea fans crashing out on him is coming from an emotional place because you guys keep wishing for him to just stay fit and play like 30 games a season when it just looks like for some reason it's just not going to work. Maybe Reece is one of those players where he'll get better with his injuries as he gets older, or maybe he'll never get past this injury thing and he'll always
maybe another Marco Royce.
I said my benchmark for him.
Who knows? So for Chelsea, either we try and work our way around it, or we possibly just sell him for someone else. And
that's when
my
benchmark for him this season was 15 games in the league. I'm not even saying 30. I wanted him 15.
Reece James
less
is
than
in
half.
training.
I know, but again, but we always see this Reece stuff back in training, and then they'll play a game.
Grass,
everyone will get happy, and then he might get injured again. Like it is what for me, it is what it is. Just keep him in the squad, see if he can prove himself, and if he can't, then sell him. But the thing is, I know when we sell him, he'll go to
this
like
what happens when you get in
I know
this is the news.
we don't care. We don't care about you, Alex. I know if we sell him, another team will figure out to keep him fit, and they'll see the best of it.
But you can't live like that. You can't live.
I know. Yeah, no. Bro, I didn't say we should live like that. My thing is, it's like either maybe we can try and figure it out, or we sell him and just accept the fact of you will be world class somewhere else.
But Prime, haven't we been trying our best with surgeries and everything for 3 years? It's not like this club has not tried every avenue.
Technically, he's had a surgery, not surgeries.
It's one. It's one surgery for one, and two. That's my point. Everything's been done, so either you accept that he's just a squad player now, or
you
sell
doctor
him.
that you said that everything is done. You know his medical history.
No, but I'm saying this club has tried as best as they can. They've gone through every avenue. They said Reece didn't want surgery at first. Okay, we'll try everything we can because obviously
he did the surgery then. He just didn't want to do it at the time. He wanted to do it on his terms.
Exactly, which was just fine. I'm not disagreeing with that. My thing is the club has tried. They said, Reece said, I didn't want to do surgery right away. Fine, we'll try other avenues, Reece, because you're a Cobham player. We rate you're the best right back in the world for us. We're gonna try every avenue, which they did. He was still injured for 2 years.
Again.
Then Reece said, okay, let me finally do the surgery. Fine.
Again,
he's done that.
Do you even know his medical history? What blood type he is? For you to make those kind of things that we've done everything.
I'm sorry. Why can't I say that when the club it's been 3 years now, if the club has not been trying their best to get him to back fit to where he's been, then the club is being negligent. So yes, I can say that. I don't need to know his fucking blood type to know that this club, if they're good at heart, have been trying their best to get him back to playing week in, week out for this club.
Negligent? How was negligent? Somebody gets hurt.
That's
I'm saying
doctors for negligence.
Jimmy, what I'm saying is he's saying if I don't know his, I'm assuming that the club is having good intentions and would like Reece James to play
you
week in, week out.
assumed the biggest problem. You just answered your own question. You assumed
that the club wants the best for Reece.
No, yes, that what they did is everything is possibly done. You assume that everything is possibly done. I don't care if they sell him. I don't care if they keep him. Why are you talking about it in December?
I do. Oh, it was my fault.
Oh.
Yeah, he brought it up.
Now it makes sense.
All roads lead to just.
Yeah, I didn't.
One thing is this: why y'all so in a rush to push him out of the club? What do you gain out of that? What do you gain by pushing him out besides your own emotional feelings? He's hurt. He gotta go. Get out of your feelings, bro. He's not hurting you by being hurt. Are we hurt by Reece James being hurt? Yes or no?
Kinda.
Exactly.
Well,
people are just
wait. You said
kinda.
It hurts my feelings.
Better with him.
When I get a chance to answer, I will.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Siobhan, go for it, and then I can answer after if you want. Go.
Yeah, the reason why I say we're kind of hurt by this is because we've seen while him being out, Gusto also gets injured, and then we have to kind of find different solutions for this. I don't necessarily want to have a
chimpong. You don't see we just signed somebody.
Yeah, but
he's
let me finish. Can I finish? Just let me finish. Yeah. I'm just explaining my point why I think we're kind of hurt by it. Given that Gusto also can pick up injuries, I would just want to have in that position one right back that I can trust multiple games in out and out.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
When Gusto
there's no player you can trust.
No.
Who's
You
that
see,
player?
You have players. You have other players in the
There's
squad.
no player you can trust to be in and out. We're talking about injuries.
What
we can literally sign somebody right now that's never been injured and he hurt his fucking Achilles getting out of the shower.
You don't understand. I don't think you understand.
But one is
what I'm
injured
trying to
for
say.
3 years.
Lavia is an example of that.
Is like video game mindset. Like, well,
because there's other players in the
so
squad that
get
play
here and not get hurt.
There's other players in the squad that play week in.
I can tell you one thing for fact. If we want to do something, that's not the area we should be looking for to improve or sell.
Why spend money on right back? For what?
Exactly. Like
I was just answering your question, man.
No. I'm saying
the point is you want to push him out. If you
I didn't say.
Out,
well, hold on. That's where you got it wrong. I never said I wanted to push Reece James out.
Tell him.
I wasn't the one that said
that's the wrong person, Jimmy. That's me.
CP.
CP. Javon is someone different. Jimmy, he has a different.
CP is the one with the hazards. Avi.
The hazard. It's me. Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm me and Jimmy. Sorry, I apologize.
You know what? Let me take this.
Javon's
the fucking guy that didn't care about that.
Javon understands my point of view, but he's not
ready to snipe somebody, man.
Jimmy, he understands my point of view, but he doesn't want to sell him right now. That's what he's saying. He understands my frustration.
Let's sell him.
But
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, no, Javon doesn't want to.
I'm cool.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if you want to target someone, it's me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
CP
wants to sell him.
But yeah,
for everybody, it's me, Jimmy. It's me, punch me, Jimmy.
Thank you, Alex. I try.
No, but go on, CP, land, bro.
No, here's the thing.
Did you call him Sweet Pea?
No, CP. That's Anyways, Anyways, so here's the thing. If we're gonna sell them and everyone's like, we want a certain price, so even if it's 60 or 70 or whatever it may be, I'm just giving arbitrary numbers, it's gonna be a higher number in terms of 70 to 80 million pounds. Okay, we're trusting also the scouting, who we said in recent times has been doing great, such as Gusto, who we only got for 30 million pounds. So if we're trusting the scouting, right, where we're saying, oh, Rodion, look at him now, 40 million. He's such a good backup. Look at Duran for 40 million. Look at the scouting in terms of the scouting.
Oh, Disasi, we got him for 45. Well, look what shit
but we're talking about more recent ones, right? If you're talking about from last season, bar Disasi, we got Cole Palmer, who was good, Jackson, who was good last season, and in this summer, once again, we've been scouting good players. Gusto we also got last season. So we're saying our scouting has gotten better, because that's what the argument's been in the summer. That was the heel turn for majority of people, is like, look at Duran and Amradian. The scouting actually is pretty good for the most part. Obviously, there's going to be misses at times, like anything. Nothing's perfect in life. So if we do that, if we have 70 million in the bank, million pounds, that's a lot more money. Great. Now we can trust that into redistributing that in the squad however we want. We can use that money to get a striker. We can use that money for other things, at the same time getting another right back. I do think Josh Ashipong's good, but he's 18. And if we are going to be challenging or trying to win the league next season, which is going to be my expectation for next season, which is what I'm saying for, then we need a right back who is fit enough. Because like people, as Giovanna said, Gusto's also a bit injury prone. And we can't rely on Caicedo to do right back shifts at the same time and be center mid. And Lavia is also a bit injury prone, right? That's why
does the same scoutings that got him?
So Lavia wasn't injury prone before we bought him, by the way.
Yeah, you know what you kind of
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're asking for a full team of nobody who gets injured.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, Jimmy, I'm not saying nobody who doesn't. I'm fine with Lavia's thing there. I'm saying we need to. Because Lavia's gonna get injury prone, I need Caicedo more in the middle, right? And because Fofana, for example, Fofana is more injury prone. The thing with Reece James was. Reece James was he could play right center back and right back, right? That was a great benefit of Reece James as well.
This is what he's going to do,
right? That's a good benefit of Reece James is he could play right center back and right back, right? But because he's injury prone, we kind of lose both options in a sense. And Fofana's a bit injury prone, so we lose. So I'm saying I understand there's going to be injury prone players in every team, but let's try to mitigate that a little bit, right? With Reece James in specific,
I think it's mitigated. Our squad is big as fuck, bro.
Yes, but the quality in terms of the right back position in specific is not good enough because after Gusto is Achimpan.
But it is though, because we got Gusto who's a backup who's gonna be there, and then Achimpan.
He's not a backup anymore. He's the mainstay because James doesn't play any games. We can say.
Well, he's the starter, and then Achimpan's the backup, and what you call is the squad. Either way, we're fine.
I don't think that's good enough for us winning the league next season.
Overload this team with too many fucking players. You can't have that many players.
Jimmy, that's not me saying we're not going to be selling Carney Chukwuemeka and all these bums at the same time.
But those guys,
Jester, go.
Yeah, but those guys.
Jester, go ahead.
So it don't matter selling them. They're not free.
Let Jester finish his point. He got him.
Just quickly, Jester's got 1 point and he's got a bounce.
So what you need to understand is we are doing that. We are going out and looking for a replacement for everybody in the squad, right? They're looking for the next one up all the time. The problem is they have not found the next one up for Reece James yet. And that's why he's still at the club. The minute they find somebody that is as good as Reece James, or they project this talent to be as good as Reece James, you will see Reece James moved on. But you won't until then. Okay?
Yep.
That's the club standing. That's how the club does things. Every single player on that pitch has they're looking for their replacement. They're looking for Cole Palmer's replacement now.
You don't think they wouldn't have earmarked Gusto as that, though?
Again, you still have to look 3, 4, 5 years down the road.
Oh, you gotta let him get to that level
up. So when you need to move on from these
the college football system, it's actually
it's called advanced scouting, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You go on, for example, I will explain it real quick. The college over here.
Joey,
big up, man.
Big up,
Joey.
And college football in United States, the way they scout, they usually scout graduate years. So, for example, if you graduate when you're 18, you can go play ball for college. You're freshman, so that means that he will graduate potentially 4 years after or 5 years after. So you look every 5 years for specific thing. So, for example, if you're looking 5 years behind, you're looking for quarterback that's 14 years old and does madness in school. You see what I'm saying? That's how they actually do. That's what Jester saying. That's how they do.
So I just have a couple pieces on this.
We're not finished talking over here. Hold on.
My apologies.
I want to ask CP a question, and the question is, for example, you're saying the scouting is good and everything and blah blah blah. My point is, the back line of the center backs line. You're saying that you don't think Franchim Pong, whatever Pong guy, is not good enough for the next season to win the ASA League, right? But we have Disasi is a backup, Fofana who's not fit. We have Bagai Badiashile. We don't have a backup to Kukureya. But all of a sudden, Reece James is the weak link on the whole freaking situation. Do you see the madness?
So, Alex, can I answer your question?
I ask you a question. You don't see the madness in this.
So you asked me a question. So can I answer your question now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, sure. So I never said he's the weak link in terms of that. First of all, he would be the one who's got the most profit in terms of money-wise. I agree with you. We have weaknesses. You're saying Cucurella, the left back for our system is Vega.
Before you go too far, who's gonna buy Reece James?
There's 5 places I can see him going.
There's a few clubs I can think of.
Who's gonna buy him for money if he's this injury guy?
I'll name him now. The 5 places he goes tomorrow if he's available is either Saudi, Real Madrid, PSG, City, or Bayern.
Yeah, and PSG, they've done that.
Real Madrid is not buying a hurt Reece James.
Yeah, they are.
No, but PSG could. PSG easily.
Yeah,
no, but
they
PSG
are.
Easily
They would do it.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. I'd make all the money in the world. They'd buy Reece James. Yes, they would. If Reece James is available, they're buying him. They're slapping the money down.
They already have injury problems with Carvajal. Like, why would they get another injury-prone right back? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they've signed injury-prone players before. It doesn't matter. They'll sign him.
Also in La Liga, they can hide him a little more than they
than what we
different standard of the league, of course.
You can hide it. You can hide Reece James and Lavia compared to
you can hide
we're
it.
saying
That's just
I think Real Madrid is done with buying Chelsea players. I think we're fucking done.
After Hazard,
Rudiger's
Real
turned out
Madrid
pretty
don't buy
good.
players just from anywhere they want. Like it's Real Madrid don't buy players from
and they got Rudiger from a free, Alex. If you say that,
Hold
and
on.
their only bad one was Hazard.
I guess they
before
might
then was
if it was
Courtois.
like dumb cheap. Like I get this whole
If we dumb cheap, why are you selling them?
Hey, that's my point, Jimmy. I'm getting to this. I'm
You would only sell them if you're
this.
gonna make money.
Why are we selling this
Tell
talent
me
when
why.
realistically the way that we play, like necessarily the way that we're playing at this current moment, we don't necessarily even need a real right back. Like we don't even need an
we need a
inverted
fake
right
one.
back. We need a right-sided center back that could play both. That could play on the right-handed side and potentially play in the two. Like this isn't not necessary. Like we are already doing this. We're already on the way of doing this. This is the thing that why I don't even know why we're arguing about this, because Disassi seems to be on his way out. So, and that is the archetype of the individual that we're looking for to get a replacement for Disassi that can play right-sided center back and potentially play that right back when we go into a 3. Mm-hmm. It's that simple. I don't know why we're even doing this with Reece James right now. Because in the end, let me finish. You guys have all had chances to talk. I just got here. In the end, right? This is we all know the talent of the player and we understand his injury problems. It's beyond that, right? We all get that part. But if we're gonna sit here and just ignore what he brings to the field when he is on the pitch, then we're just being delusional. Because he's obviously even when he comes back one game from an injury, he's obviously a step ahead of everybody else in our defense. It's not even close. It's not even close. He's a step ahead. So why are we doing this with a player that we won't get a ton of money for? We know his injury problems and we know his potential. So why are we doing this all over again?
He cost us nothing. Y'all forget Reece James don't cost us anything. Nothing. He's
medical bills.
Oh man, yeah.
No. We don't do that over here.
Thank God his NHS is free.
Yeah. We don't do that over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't even get medical bills.
They don't even do medical bills.
Man.
Y'all don't do medical bills?
Take all your time you need over there, man. It ain't costing
Jimmy, you know, if he's in the States, he's done. He's a bankrupt. He is like,
he was here. Oh my goodness!
So
it's gonna be raised the funds for Reece James.
There's a point. There's one point that you guys have. There's one point that was brought up now.
As long as you don't
that you guys have
$250
a week, right? He's on $250 a week.
Okay, it costs nothing.
But Jimmy, this is where I'm going to it. At $250 a week at this current moment, if we're gonna go buy another player to actually play right back, right? It's gonna cost us more.
No,
it's just gonna cost us more. Like regardless on what Reece is on right now, it's gonna
right
cost
back
us
that cost
more.
over 250,000.
It's not.
Reece James.
A week,
Levels of Reece James.
If you do the math, it's still like 8 million, 9 million a year. Like
you're gonna,
okay, I see what you're saying.
So
you're gonna have to find somebody
you're still
that
gonna have to spend at minimum 30 to get someone who's even like usable.
No,
like,
potential.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to spend the potential minimum of 30.
At Reece James, usable, we're talking about. So to me, this is like they tried to replace. They tried to get a young replacement for Reece James. He ended up going to Wolves. This is like they're moving in the direction of trying to put players in
Livermore
eventually replace Reece.
Livermore, remember when he thought about it, Reece James is going to be in his way? Well, now
Livermore's a completely different one.
Yeah, Livermore.
Fuck. You see, even if I try to make the right name,
is a different
you see, people saying I'm doing it on purpose. I'm fucking not. Even if I'm trying to make somebody's name, I'm going with the wrong dude.
You were
close. Livermore got injured.
Joey, it's 13 million. By the way, 250K a week is 13 million. 250K a week is 13 million. By the way.
Okay, even more. All right. Still, if he's on, how many years does he have left, CP?
Until 2030, he's signed a 7 or 8
years. It's at least like 20.
Do you know how much more money that is?
I don't think anyone
That's
who's gonna
5
come
more
in
years.
at right
That's
back.
13 million we're spending.
Okay, do the
each
math
year.
now.
I
Right?
don't
Do the
think.
math.
I genuinely don't
13
think
million
whoever's
times
Do the
gonna
math.
come in at
5,
right
let's
back.
say.
Honestly,
Like 65
hey,
Do the
million.
math.
No,
How
that's
much is it? How much is it,
65
CV?
million. 65 million.
Okay, 65 million. Okay, two problems with this, right? Two problems. Part of those wages, we still got to pay no matter what if we sell them, regardless, because nobody paying them $250 a week. Okay, that's part of it. Okay,
Take a wage.
no matter what you say, no matter how you look at it,
Nah,
it's still
you
part of
sell
paying
him,
part
you're
of
not
the
paying his wage. He would have to
Part of
adjust.
By
it.
the
Yeah,
way,
take a weight cut. Yeah,
That's
if you're
only on
leaving on a
loan.
permanent.
Especially if you
thing,
sell
No.
Gonzalo,
Yeah.
PSG.
The question
when
is,
you take
I
away
always
what
ask.
you normally get paid out.
I always ask if it's a base salary or not, and
Sorry, how
it
much?
was Reece James was not his base salary is not 250. His base salary about 1 something. I think it was 180. I
Even
heard.
then, right? Even if it's at
I think
60,
it's
if you buy
doesn't
someone for
matter.
30,
he signed
right?
right
If you buy
before
someone for 30, you're
One
going to
at
put
a
them on a
time, guys.
7-year deal
Oh,
at
by the way,
6 to 8
just
million
a
a year.
correction.
You're still spending the same amount of money.
Just a
What
correction,
we
by the way.
doing
His
here?
contract ends. Just a correction. His contract ends 2028, so it'd actually be 39 million. So 39 million we'd be paying him.
Yeah, and it
Okay.
is 250k base wage.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, so it'd be
Anyone coming in at right back, I
basically
don't think they
39
can
million.
command the 250 because remember we went through the whole process
No. I
of
understand
restructuring
that.
our
But
wage.
even if we put them at 8 million a year at 7 years, you're still paying the same amount of money for a player that's average at 30 million pounds if you're going to put a transfer in.
What you're saying it makes sense if y'all really pay attention. What
I just think
Yeah,
Yellow's.
I understand the point. Yeah,
it
because
doesn't
like
make sense to sell them
you're
unless
going to
we
end
get
up
good money for him. If we're getting
Yeah,
40, 50 million
I
for him,
think-
then sure, I understand it.
You're not
But
getting that.
at this current moment, you're
Not
not
right now,
getting that for
You're
him.
not getting it.
I think we just it's like you going to the dentist and he says spread your cheeks. Like that's not the time to talk about Reece James.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh,
What
doc,
the
the
fuck?
problems ain't
Yo, the problem is the wrong whole pause.
That is.
I agree.
It's like
my
where
point. Like,
where
we're
do
just
you
looking
looking
in the
for the
wrong
cavity?
place.
That's not a cavity I was talking about.
that's what I was going to say. I was going to say this a little bit earlier, where it's
You
like
need to change. You
I
need to
think
change
talking about
doctors,
Reece
man.
James
What
now.
What the fuck?
I think talking about Reece James now is kind of pointless. Like this is a conversation that needs to be had in the summer once we see how many games he plays this season. Because it's like I said earlier, we're going into the summer and he's played like 6 games all year. Then that's a conversation that needs to be had. But if we come out and he's played half the season in terms of in the league, fuck everything else. But if he plays half the league season, then this conversation is just moot. It's
This
pointless.
conversation needs to be
If
talked.
Reece James
If
play
some
like
club,
15 games for me,
no,
I'm
Jimmy.
bringing him back.
This conversation needs to be. This conversation needs to be happening
Anything over double digit,
only.
I'm bringing him back.
This conversation needs to be happening only
you.
if somebody comes for him.
Yep.
Anyways, let me ask a question to the panel. What do you guys make of Josh Achempong?
Looks good.
He had a good game, but
He had a good game.
He has a funny last name. That's all I can
games.
say.
He had 2 good games. You're right. He had 2 good games.
He's kind of him and George at the moment. I'm not saying on a talent level, but they're kind of in the same boat. Like they're all kind of in the same boat. They played like 2 or 3 games. They look good, but they played against crap opposition, so it's like hard to really say much about them. It's like I can't go like too far either way. I'm not gonna. No matter people I see crash it on Tyreek George for no fucking reason after like 2 starts in the conference league.
That was
In
crazy.
the same way I can't go the other way. It's like what I say about both of them,
good as Mudryk. He ain't as good as 18, 19 Charm. Like.
He's better than Mudryk, by the way, because the thing just on George, the thing I like about him, his fundamentals compared to
his fundamentals is better than Mudryk.
Yeah, he's got the basics.
His fundamentals at 18. Man, hang on. His fundamentals at 18 were better than Mudryk's when he joined at 22 or whatever he was. His fundamentals are so good.
You can't argue that because you see it. He can
his fundamentals are good. The thing he needs to work on.
Tim's on. Like, come on.
No, the thing he needs to work on is the final decision, which can come with time. But the fundamentals, trying to fix the fundamentals, it like at a high level can be hard. We're seeing it with United. They got some shit players with shit fundamentals, and they can't fix it. Your Garnachos and your Hoylands, they can't fix it because their fundamentals suck.
Exactly.
Well,
hold on.
Besides taking drugs.
Hold on. The reason why I asked that question, given the run of games that we have coming up, would you guys slowly incorporate Achempong into the side, like give him some hospital minutes in the Premier League?
Yeah, he can bring balls from the sideline. He can bring balls from the sideline. That's about hospitality he can get. I'm fighting over here for the top 4.
Javon, let's be real about this, right?
I'm just asking, bro. It's just a question.
And I just answered you.
Javon,
he can be a ball boy.
Nah, Alex, we ain't doing that. Alex, Javon,
let's
be real about it, right? Let's be real about it. The Conference League is that. That's their betting in period. That's them going in, getting time, being able to show what they can do. And if they give us good performances there, then they have the opportunity to get those minutes. Okay? So let him build on the performances he has at this current moment. We don't have to push it. He's still a young kid. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was thinking maybe you could give Achempong 5 minutes against Ipswich if we have the game wrapped up. You know,
I'm fine with that. Like, if he's on the bench,
yeah,
which I
we
probably
brought him
would
on
have him
against
on the
Tottenham
bench.
last season. He did well, so I don't
Yeah,
mind.
I'd have him on the
if
bench.
If we are 5-0 up, then you can bring him. Until then,
also, listen, if you are 2 and 3,
you can sell cookies outside the
to your
Stamford Bridge for
bench,
Christmas.
don't worry about winning anything. Because usually if you got 2 or 3 fucking people deep hurt, you fucked anyway. There's no team built to stand 2 and 3 injuries at one fucking position. None.
True.
None. Nowhere. There's not a team on the planet built to take 2 injuries at one position. It's not. It's none. You show me the team, and I'll show you that they're not built for it.
I would say the only thing I would say at 3, I'd say at 2, at certain positions, like at center back, you might be okay. If you do 3, then you're really in fucking
That's
trouble.
what I'm talking about. That means your starter hurt, your backup hurt. Your third fucking player ain't gonna be good enough. I don't care what.
Right. No, I get you. But like, there's also this, like, I'm just specifically the only outlier to that center back. Like, that's literally the only outlier. Like, outside of that
outlier, because even at center back, if my starter and my backup is hurt, that number 4 is playing. Who's number 4 good enough?
You're right. No, you're right.
Nobody's number 4 good enough.
No, you're right.
No, nobody's number 4 is good enough. Nobody.
You're right.
If you down to your 3rd and 4th fucking center back, look for some people to start getting skinned. Serious.
Look at Spurs. Here's the thing with Reece James, right? Here's my thing with Reece James. Okay, and it's kind of like more of a squad thing. Here's the only thing that I got left with Reece James. If there is more than one player that is like that in this team, then we start to have issues. Okay, if we're relying on these injury-prone players, like if we're relying
Fofana center back, I just named you.
Like
no, but like the thing
he's
is,
not reliant. We're not reliant on just him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
We have other center backs in that position.
No, the thing is,
they're out of.
No, we're not.
I think we kind of
in that role.
I think we kind of are to an extent, but I also think when it comes to the injury
without
issues,
how many games he missed, we ain't lose none.
Yeah, it's fair. But like, I also think with the injury-prone stuff, I think we've seen this season that all these injury-prone quote-unquote players that we've had, like, there's only really 2 that have missed an extended period of time with like multiple injuries. And even then, it's only really 1 in Lavia. Like, Reece James has like only missed.
I just like how he's managing. The thing is, here's the thing, right? You would, like, before this season, you would class Neto on this in that same bracket, but he's managing Neto so well.
So is Sancho.
That fact that it's just not happening.
Oh yeah,
you know
Sancho.
Well. Sancho too. I mean, Sancho, I wouldn't say injury prone though, but like the way he's managing these players, like you would assume that Reece eventually will get healthy, will be healthy enough to get a run of games, like a run of consistent games. Like it could be 5-6 games. You know what I'm saying? Like before he gets his next injury. Like that's the type of thing that I can actually see, because historically with this manager, at least last year with this manager, he had this same problem with Ricardo Pereira. So like I'm still going back to that, because Ricardo Pereira is as injury prone as Reece James.
And Pereira had 1 injury, I think, last season. And he got it in March.
Yeah, but before that, he was.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying this manager at Leicester, I looked last season. I think they had the whole season. They had like 3 major injuries, and their worst one happened in March. Like their worst injury happened in March, and I think it was
so,
to Pereira.
That's what I'm saying. This might be just like because like
6 months,
when you
months?
come back from a hamstring injury, and CNAC knows this better, would be able to answer better than anybody. But there's like a re-aggravation period that does happen. Like
a year and a half.
You're gonna have it. Like it's just it's like natural, because you're just like what hamstring is, you're going to have a period while you're playing again that you may have it re-aggravated. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's why I use Conte as an example. I know like the leagues aren't the same, but they have the same.
I'll see you guys in chat.
Bless up, bro.
All right, big up, man.
Have you on again.
I've used this example several times with Conte because he had the same surgery as Reece. I believe with the same surgeon. I'm not sure, but when he went to Saudi, he was still having like little niggles here and there, even in a less physical league compared to the Prem. But after he got through that, he rarely misses a game, and he looks like his genuine self. We saw that in the Euros.
We saw that in the Euros.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I have hope that that's what's going to happen with Reece. The thing is that I get why people are so frustrated with him, because the last 3 years he would build up our hope, and then we would lose like 4 months of him, and we'll be like, damn, what's like, why is he continuing to be hurt? Before, I used to think it was selfish because he needed to get the surgery 2 years ago, and then he finally got it last year. So it's more of like the timeline is like by, maybe next year or halfway through the season next year, that's where I feel like his surgically repaired hamstring is going to be like fully fit or fully strong. And then, but at the same time, he had this setback on his other hamstring. So we got to see how he reacts. We have to see how he recovers from that injury. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not me personally, because of his talent and the fact that he doesn't have a drop off when we see him. Like it's hard to say, all right, I'm going to get rid of him. I hear why people are frustrated, but it's like getting rid of like what Alex said, and like getting rid of a 5-star quarterback in college and not giving him a chance to really show himself. Like I just can't do that. Americans, y'all would know what I'm talking about if you pay attention to college football. But yeah, you just can't get rid of that level of a player.
Yeah, so it is.
Trust, and that's why I still have a little bit more patience for it. I get the other side of it. I get.
So then, when is he? When are we allowed to have enough and sell him? Because it's 3 years. So next year we're gonna say this year's gone to 4 years.
When are you allowed to have enough to sell him, or to have the opinion to do it?
We'll make money.
Because in terms of the opinion, like I think people are. I don't blame people for giving up at this point. I really don't. I'm just not there yet.
Yeah. When people complain, you kind of have to hear it.
Yeah, it's like
you kind of just have to hear it.
What
I give up
CP
on
said
most
hurt
of
a lot. It did hurt, but I got it.
I give up more on the fans than the player.
Yeah, I don't get the whole idea of me personally, never.
I will say as well, I think Never is winning the poll. Yeah, Never's got 50% votes.
Never.
I'm done.
Like,
Is at 26.
As long as he's gonna keep trying to come back, he's gonna keep trying to come back right here under my watch if I own this club. It's never gonna be no day I'm gonna come to him and be like, yo, I need to sell you. I might come to him and be like, yo, I want to keep you, I want to work with you, I need to lower your salary. And when we get you right back fit, we'll put some escalators in it to make it go back up. And I'm quite sure he'll say, okay. Because I guarantee you, all those Arsenal players who were injury prone and left, and a lot of those people, if they could go back, they probably would have stayed at their club, got better, and then fucking get a new contract when they got better. Teams gonna be wanting to leave. Teams gonna be wanting to leave with an injury. You rather stay where you love, because at least you know you get leeway.
You
think they're gonna be in no rush to go nowhere else with his injury? You might.
And plus, I mean, I know we do this whole, chill guy act as far as like, oh, we're not in the title race, but like,
nah, I don't do that. I don't play.
Nah, I don't either. But it's like we understand. No, I'm just being real. Come on, Lewis. But I'm just saying, like, they see like a lot of the players on this team, they currently know, like, hey man, we got potential to like do something real special these next few years. And I can already tell, like, they're not gonna get.
Nah, when I see Disasi Badishile at the squad, fuck that. No.
Get
rid of those two.
Think about this. Think about this.
To get better, like, if we only need just a few pieces to be like scary compared to everybody else in this league.
Think about this.
Honest.
Think about this. Sunday, we could win. Liverpool lose. We'll be in first place at Christmas. And then people are going to be like, no, we're not.
No, Santa's not real.
Idiot, dog. Come on, man. Like, come
Brother,
on.
is it a title race when you're the only one on top of the hill?
Hey,
Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. How fucking silly we going to look saying we're not in the title race in first place at Christmas. That's Chelsea.
Because then the rhetoric it was never a race.
Fucking fan base is Standards FC. Oh, when Roman. Now we back where Roman used to have us, and then you want me to pretend like we not? Yeah,
bro. Let me just say this.
And Jimmy, like a title race, man.
And Jimmy, the game in hand, and the game they have is Everton.
Roman would never. Well, look at that. We're back in second place with a chance to go first. And now y'all want to act like what? No.
I'm saying we already are where we were in the Roman era.
But man, the only reason why I see me go on is because all them want to deal with the last season. So you see for them narrative, let it
on the Roman we were doing like second to fourth.
I don't care about second to fourth. During the Roman era that we keep on talking about with Standards FC is fucking winning leagues.
No, I get that, but the Roman era, everyone's saying we left second to fourth.
Yeah, we need to win. I'm sorry. And the game in hand they have is Everton, which Hussam keeps on saying they won 1-7 at Everton's ground. That's the game in hand they have. Come on, guys. We can't do this PTSD bullshit. Just like how everyone's like, oh, don't worry, guys. Man City's going to come back after the January transfer window. Who the fuck are they going to buy?
PTSD. We're just saying, like, this is a great journey, and I'm interested to see where
Fuck the journey. Fuck the journey.
On the journey, we're in a title race.
Fuck the journey. We keep on saying
roller coaster of a season. I'm just very interested to see where we end up.
This season has not been a roller coaster. This season has been winning. Like,
no, we've just been going up.
Y'all ain't realize.
By the way, you see, when Sweet Pea over there used an F word, like he's like, you don't sound over there like, yeah, fuck the process, fuck this, fuck this.
Alex,
you still sounds like Sweet Pea, man.
Alex, it's CP. You can at least get that right. No, I'm not Sweet Pea. No. I'm not Sweet Pea. I'm CP. So you can get that right, okay? You know that much English, buddy.
You know I'm not. You know I'm not. Now I know that this.
Yeah,
you know
that name. Bro.
Yeah, you. Hey.
Sorry, man, it's a rap.
What?
It's a rap.
Yeah, like bro, you've met Alex for long enough, bro. When you got a nickname, that's it.
Yeah, it stuck, bro. I'm sorry.
Like Badiashile will always be the bug-eyed guy with no neck.
God damn.
God damn.
What the fuck?
That's Alex's wordplay, ain't me.
Shit, man. I hope I never meet you in person, Alex. God damn.
All mad.
Fucking hell.
It's all mad. Just gonna go through a few of these super chats they've been waiting. Judo Gnome says Company was injury prone and he did pretty well. I mean, quality player, obviously. He did struggle with injuries throughout his career, but he still managed to maintain the level. Man like Coochie Eater. What a name. Says Reece should be paid in appearances played. Man makes more motivational posts than games played. How many more injuries do you guys need to realize he's done?
NHS is free in UK.
2 more.
I know you're sending those for $99. I know you're going to be bankrupt in US. But
I wish he was on an appearance played contract, but like he ain't going to sign that. So we'll see where he is at the end of the season. I said, let's just see where he is at the end of the season. We'll figure that out.
As long as Reece doesn't have like a United healthcare type of health plan in the UK, he's gonna be all right. Man.
Bro, why you gotta do United like that?
Hey, you already know what it is.
I'm saying we don't need to talk about it until offers come.
Yeah, trust. We know about that shit.
United out here catching strays and shit. God.
Yeah, they definitely.
Anyway,
all right.
I'll see you later. Yeah, have a great weekend. You too, Sweet Pea. See you later.
Man say you too, Sweet Pea. Hey, but I know all Sweet Pea are glit now. Nobody can come call me Sweet Pea, no youth. Burn on this blood clot.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, man. Abhinav says we don't need to rush on George. We are not Drake FC. Facts. Just like you just developed this year. I don't care.
Yo,
the level that you're at will
when it comes on to the title race, because us as Chelsea fan has been through so much in the last season. However you want to handle it, it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't knock people for that, but I'm just saying, if we're in first place, bro, do not go on these shows and say we're not in the title race, because you're gonna see me in the comment section saying you're a fucking idiot.
But no.
I'll be real. If we get to first place with a gap, I'm just doing it for the wind up.
Facts.
That's all it is.
I don't mind it,
bro.
because
If we get to first place with
that's all it is. Yeah, it's just the wind up.
Bro, if we get,
I'll be like, how are you all behind the team gunning for top 4? What's wrong with you lot?
No,
how shit are you guys?
Lewis, if we get to first place with a gap, it's the same it's the same statement, but the context behind it switches. It was never a title race. We're always gonna be at the top. That's how I'm gonna run it.
Yeah, or you can just say, nah, we're not in the title race because I got championship manager.
Facts.
Trust. That's what the whole chill guy thing when you read it, it's just a little wind up. So wind up.
Yeah,
Like,
I do say that after every win. I'll be like, let me chill up. We got championship manager. I say that in the group,
man.
Too. I say that
overinflated squad. Where's João Felix getting changed?
Yeah, facts.
Has he got a changing room? Yeah,
I'm surprised they had lockers for Achimpong and George. To be fair, I'm surprised they even managed to find something for those guys.
I watched that video
nameplates for them.
They definitely replaced Mudrik's locker. Let's be honest.
Yeah, facts. They took Mudrik's name off of it and threw it in a fucking bin.
God damn.
Why should the blue £1 billion bottle jobs be in a title race? Aren't we going to bottle
that
it?
nameplate for Mudrik? We're taking that.
Damn.
Yeah. Y'all cold, man.
He should have took that. Mudrik should have took that limitless pill, man. Yeah. I don't know why he on them roids, but
he wilding.
Yeah,
you wild. Y'all wilding, bro. Y'all couldn't wait until the B sample comes out.
Man, wait. I mean, I've never seen anybody get cleared by the B sample.
This man had a full head of hair, and now he came with a buzz cut. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
it's the same sample as well. Like, you've done now.
You've done now. Why should they put the blue £1 billion bottle jobs in our title race? Are we going to bottle us? Leave us alone, man. Just here for the vibes.
I don't want Cole Palmer to get number 10. I want Cole Palmer to stay number 20.
Yeah, give that to J-Mo.
Make their own number.
Give it to Sancho or something.
CP20?
Yeah, give it to Sancho or one of them dudes. Yeah, I think Palmer should keep 10.
Nah,
Ted
bro.
N says, let's keep the world on lock. Haters and rivals are going to cry more as long as all Chelsea fans continue saying we're not in the title race. Yes, do you see how annoyed they get? Troops brings up, oh, you're not in the title race about 6 times a stream. And I haven't even mentioned no title race. He just keeps saying it whenever someone mentions a Chelsea stat. Oh, top goal scorers, but you're not in the title race. Oh, you could be top this weekend, but you're not in a title race. Oh, but you're not in a title. Yeah, I ain't in a title race, man. It's cool.
Nah, that comment when you did say that road to 40 shit, that shit had me dying, man.
Yeah, bro.
But the past 2 seasons, we're doing the road to 40 point celebration.
But look at it this way, bro.
We're 6 points away from 40. It's okay.
But look at it this way. For the last 2 seasons, that's been a legitimate concern. So why, when we're bringing him back this season, it's a problem again? Come on, bro. They can't.
And then straight after, on the road to 70.
Exactly.
I'm surprised nobody threw their hat at the camera like Jimmy did that one dude. So like that's crazy. I mean, I know that's shameless, but I mean, god damn, bro. You really found a new basement in hell with that shame.
Bro, I told everyone in the summer, don't let Chelsea come back, bro. I'm gonna piss off a lot of you motherfuckers this season.
Oh, we're
only halfway, we're not even halfway through the season.
We are going to be unbearable if we somehow win that title this year. Like, seriously.
They think Mods is the problem. Don't make me respawn, bro. Don't wake us up. Not even me, us. Don't wake this entire fan base up. The ridicule that this fan base has gone through for 2 years, you're about to open a Pandora box of fuckery. It's going to be a long-ass summer for everybody.
And remember, I'm new on the scene. They don't want to see what I got. They're ready for this, bro. They're ready for this, bro. I'm
saying even had the chance to like get you while Chelsea's down as well,
bro. They ain't ready for this, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there.
Sure. None of them were ready. That's why they're all panicking. Like, oh, I didn't think Chelsea were going to be this good. Every week there's apologies on YouTube. Every week everyone's dropping. Oh, I was sorry. I was wrong about Chelsea. I'm sorry, Caicedo. I'm sorry, Cucurella. I'm sorry, Jackson. I was wrong about Chelsea. We got Chelsea wrong. Everyone's just coming out saying, yep, Sorry, guys.
Bro,
Sorry,
there's
guys.
no.
Sorry, guys.
Yesterday, I started seeing tweets on people praying for our downfall already, and we haven't even done anything, bro.
Before they weren't even praying, they expected it. Now what? Now what? It's a beautiful season already. That's why I'm not even just bothering to say anything about tiles. I'm just like, whatever happens this season, I'm happy. I don't give a shit. Because we ain't
big up, boys.
This season is a positive and a win.
Yo, CP, don't ever let a man call you Sweet Pea, man.
See that? I'm a me one.
That means he's taking your lunch. Don't let that happen. Fuck that.
Yeah,
what's
good. That's what I told him. I'm like, CP is an easy name to say. He knows at least that much English.
Say you gotta accept the nickname. Fuck that.
You can fly against it.
You don't have to accept it. It's just gonna stick. That's what I was saying. Like you have no choice. That shit stuck.
Nah, that's bad.
Bro, no make no man call you Sweet Pea. I'm telling you.
Like that's one of them things. Like like them old school like schoolyard shit. Like you just gotta square up on them and like see them one time. Like that. I mean, but no fighting.
Yeah, but have you guys talked about the midfield?
Nope.
No. Oh yeah.
No.
Nope.
Perfect. That's what I've been talking about with Chelsea fans the last couple of days. And me saying, yo, what makes sense to me is I bring back Santos and I send Ugochukwu over there.
No.
There's nothing else for me to see in the next 4 months from Santos. It's been a year. We see his quality. There's nothing. What is he going to show me for the other 4 months that I need to see?
We can't take him to Strasbourg mid-season though, bro.
Fuck, you're 13th. Who gives a shit?
No, I'm still not. What's the point? What's he gonna? Is he playing in this team,
bro? Right now, like our current situation right now is we have 2 fit mids because we don't know what's happening with Lavia. But let's say Lavia is in and out. The other guys are guaranteed to leave. Casada is guaranteed to leave. They just come out for Brizio and said it, and KDH is probably leaving as well. And even then, those guys don't play either way.
They aren't all leaving.
So then your real only backup is Raksaki. You know me, I like Raksaki only because of the name. I like Raksaki, but if we're really serious and we're saying, you know what, not even to win the league title, but to maintain the levels that we are, because players are going to get tired if they keep playing. Caicedo doesn't get a single rest at all. And soon, because of the way Lavia is going, Enzo won't get a rest either. We saw that last year where they played like 5 games in a row starting every game.
Caicedo plays once a week, bro.
Yeah, he plays once a week, but the further on we get in other competitions, he's not gonna just be playing once a week. And even still, we can't rely. If anything happens to him, what happens to our entire season? If anything happens to him,
bro, if Caicedo goes down, I might have a heart attack. Not gonna lie. He's the linchpin in the team, bro.
Yeah.
So I hear it, but what I would do. I'm selling KDH first, then Casade, and I'm bringing back Ugochukwu and Santos to play as backups.
I'll integrate
them in the squad. I'm not going.
I'll send Ugochukwu to Strasbourg because he needs to play. He hasn't played, but Santos
I'd rather keep him in the team.
No need.
No, but I'd rather keep Ugochukwu is the one I'd rather keep in this team.
Why?
Because I feel like my thing with Santos is like there's no point. Yeah, like you say, oh, what else can he show me? He's had so much since he's joined us, like chopping and changing and moving and everything. This is his first time he's had some level of stability. Just let him finish the year. We don't need him.
But here's the thing, though. I hear what you're saying, right? But whenever he's played, the only time he hasn't played was in Nottingham Forest, right? Where he didn't play. It wasn't like he was playing and he was playing bad. He just didn't play.
Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about. Though. When I say changes in pro,
but listen though, the moment that he got to Strasbourg, it wasn't like it took him because of the turmoil at Nottingham Forest. It took him about 10 games to get immediately. He was one of their best players, immediately, and he's done that for an entire year for them now. I don't see what the extra 4 months does for me. He's going to play better.
It's more just for me. It's just don't take him out of the environment. Just let him play. Otherwise, you're just bringing him into another new environment. Where he's then got to get used to that as well. Like he's had 3 loans in 3 different countries for 3 different teams. Like there's no point in like for me right now in the middle of a season. Like if in the summer we can have a different conversation as long as it's bet him in. I don't think there's any point in the winter in changing everything and whatnot when you don't have to. Leslie's a different one. He hasn't played. And I don't know what Ivan Juric is going to do. Like, we're only a few days away from January anyway, so he's got little time. But, like, if he's going to be a big piece in Juric's team going forward, then he can maybe even stay at Southampton. But he'd be the one I bring back.
I'll be honest. Okay, Scott, I hear what you're saying for their development, but a big part of it for me is I'm worried about Chelsea.
It's depending. I think it's depending on where we are.
But Daniel,
not even for winning a league title. You don't want a situation where he gets or either of them get hurt, because we know Lavia is already. It's not a consistent thing, but either of them get hurt, and then now you're forced to play. I don't know who you would play. Viega has to start now in that role. I don't see. I think he will give us a lot more than all those guys and play a lot of minutes. Yes, he's going to play less minutes than he was playing at Strasbourg, but I think that's more valuable minutes because you have to do this anyway. When you come back summertime, preseason isn't going to be enough for you to say, "Oh, now I get all the minutes over Lavia." You have to play games and do this anyway. So if you show me enough, come and do it now.
No, but again, like, we don't need him for this season, so that's why. Like, we don't need him.
I think we do. I think we need a center mid, bro.
We don't need a centre mid. We don't need a centre mid. We're like, bro, this is not the season. We're like, in the Conference League, we don't need another midfielder. You could play Raksaki in the Conference League the rest of the time and we'll be fine. We're playing scrubs. Like,
probably, yeah. I could agree with that.
Like, it's fine. And like, even in the league, we've got those two guys. And I think that as bad as he's been, like, I'd just if you want another backup, keep KDH until the summer. And
Hell no. I'm done with that, bro.
He sucks, bro. Like, don't get wrong.
Bring back Ogochukwu and give him KDH minutes.
Oh, then do that. That's what I'm saying. Then do that. That's fine. But like, this is not the season. Next season, when we're in the Champions League, and when like we either have to go and push for the title or try and retain our title, depending on what happens this season, that's when I want Santos in the team. That's when we need more rotation.
All I'm saying is, if there's a possibility of talking about a title, I'm bringing back Santos. If I need a center mid. But if we're not talking about that, if we're saying, you know what, it's just going to be, as long as you get top four, even if you get top four and 71 points, it's fine, then cool. But if that's what you're going for, I think you fortify yourself by bringing someone like that in. That's what you're supposed to do. You fortify yourself by bringing the best player
coming home. Back. Coming home.
That's
Tell the world you're coming home.
No, I ain't singing that song.
What you say?
I said I ain't singing that song, unfortunately. I like that song, it sucks, but I ain't singing that song no more.
Coming home, baby. Bring him home. Bring home Santos January 1st.
And Scott, you know my side.
No.
You know my side.
I think if you're going to bring back Santos from the season he's having, you have to guarantee him minutes.
That's
exactly.
Man's one of the best players in the
but Daniel, hang on. Is he guaranteed minutes? Is he guaranteed minutes?
He is.
Where?
Guys, do you realize that the reason why we make no midfield subs is just because he don't trust either of them on that midfield? You don't trust.
Daniel. Even when we make midfield subs, the midfield sub that comes in gets like 20 minutes max.
Yeah, but getting 20 minutes, why?
I feel like reason?
No.
I'm gonna do a poll chat.
I think here's my opinion, and I can understand if you have something different. I think it's because he doesn't trust the quality of those guys. That's why you're getting 20 minutes. That's why you're getting 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He don't trust. He doesn't trust
Lavia or Enzo.
Yeah, when Lavia plays, he starts.
No, yeah, and Enzo gets like 20 minutes off the bench.
That's not true. Enzo starts too.
I don't think Maresca is going to actually automatically trust Santos right out the gate as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so he's going to get those. System. Yeah, he's going to have to earn.
That's why I want him in the summer, so that he's got the preseason to show it. Because him coming in now, he's got to hit the ground running straight away in this team to be given chances, which I think he can do. I'm just saying you give him the. For me, it's just about giving guys the runway. Just give him the runway of preseason in January and that whole couple of months to actually, or not January, in the summer.
But we all know he's going to be back for the Club World Cup, right? And these are the guys that
are no, he won't.
That as well.
No, he won't.
He won't be back for the Club
Santos?
World Cup.
No. Loans don't end until 30th of June. He's there till the 1st of July.
You got to bring him back.
It's the same with contracts.
I'll be honest, man. I don't care about Strasbourg, bro. Like, big up to them.
I'm not saying I don't either, but
I don't care about Strasbourg.
Him staying there has nothing to do with Strasbourg.
Yeah, it's
saying
also
that
with his
nothing to do with
development.
Strasbourg. Shit. It's more about him playing consistently, and he's playing like at a level where like he is playing every game, 90 minutes basically every game. I think. Like, I just don't see the point in.
My thing is that's only valuable in terms of your development, right? Like how good you can get, right? And I think from at this point on, from what I'm seeing with Santos, is he has to play like his usefulness for us would come with him playing at our level, at our pressure, under like because it's going to be different either way coming into Chelsea for playing for Strasbourg and all that. I think quality wise, he's already. I hate to say it because it sounds, but I think he's already there. Like it looks like Neves. When I'm watching,
we already said he was. We saw it with our own 2 eyes.
We saw it.
Ready.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
we saw it preseason. He was ready.
We saw him preseason.
The same thing. So when I'm saying like, I hate to sound like, oh, yo, I'm gassing, but what I see right now ain't shit he gonna learn in terms of him. Yo, I'm learning how to pick the ball up from the center back. He's learned all that shit. He's
been doing that from day one.
Come do it at Chelsea and come do it under this pressure, which you're gonna have to do either way. And he's better than these guys, man. Like it's not even close. He's better than far better than KDH, Casadai, Chukwuemeka, guys who we can't even use in the league.
Bring him home.
Those are great points, and I ain't gonna lie.
Who's winning the poll?
Those
No
really
is at
great
69%.
Okay.
I just don't think that they're gonna do it from a development standpoint. The directors, you know what I mean, because they're kind of thinking of the grand picture instead of looking at it solely on this season alone. That's just my opinion. But I mean, if we bring him back, I'm not gonna be opposed to that. Like we need someone to spell Caicedo because we're gonna probably do that. We're getting to that level of doing what we did to Conte. Like running him into the ground. So, yeah, I'm all for it. But I just don't think
really
we're going to do it.
Warming to it.
That's why I said those are great points. I can't
bring
really
Leslie
dispute
back,
that.
Santos next season. We're good. Like we just need the bodies in it.
Because he is going to keep developing, like regardless whether it's Chelsea or Strasbourg.
And I think what we're seeing as well, and like we've said, like I know Daniel and Jimmy have been on this, and I've been on this like slightly later than they have. Like we know he's playing in this team. Like whether he comes back in January, he comes back in the summer, this guy has a place in this team going forward. That much is obvious.
Like if I'm selling them, you spending 56. I'm 60 million. You can have. Give me 60.
Right. No, you can't have him either way, bro. Like,
give me 80. Like I'm gonna need something ridiculous.
You can't.
Give me 80. You can have him for 80. You got 80? You can have him. Other than that,
but like. Seriously, like if he wasn't a part of our system, like 60 is the minimum that he's worth right now.
Bro, Andre Santos and Esteval coming into the team.
How much did Neves go for?
Yeah,
bro.
Yo,
I think he went to 70 mil euros.
Now, everybody would be great. Right now, Liverpool and those teams that need midfield. I don't know if Liverpool need a midfield. I'm not sure Liverpool. All these teams who need midfield, these top teams will be right now looking
Man
at
City.
Team.
Santos, bro, the way he's performing and the hype about him being Brazilian, it'd have to be 100 mil or more. Let's be real.
I was going to say, no, I'll make this comparison. I think I made this comparison before, but it's like, look at what Germany went for.
Yep.
80 mil with potential of 100.
Bro, look at what Caicedo went for just between Chelsea and Liverpool in the bidding war. Him being Brazilian is another added factor. He's probably
you're talking about
Brazilian talent right now.
You're talking about you're talking about the centerpiece potentially of the Brazilian midfield for 10 years.
Yes,
he's
bro.
potentially going to be the captain.
Bro, the centerpiece, the captain. He's at least 100 million pounds, or dollars, whatever.
Yeah, but
I don't think he would go for 100, but he'll go for a high number. I don't think he.
No, but that is what a Strasbourg. No, but I'm saying, Jimmy, that's what a Strasbourg, a Brighton, a Rennes. That's what they would want from for Santos. They'd want 100 mil, or at least close to that as possible.
Yeah, they'll go out and try to say, yeah, he's $100 million midfielder, and you come in with 75, and they like, oh, so.
Yeah, and then Real Madrid will add another extra 10. And then Real Madrid will add another extra 10 to that and say 85 mil.
Yeah.
And then we have to bid more. And then we have a crazy talent, man.
Yep.
Our midfield is stacked.
Imagine him and Estevao in this team next season.
Yeah.
Time to learn Portuguese, boys.
Crazy.
People keep forgetting about Anselmino.
When these two reach the level that they're meant to get at, every single Brazilian kid is going to want to be Chelsea, bro. You know how much that helps us for the next 15, 20 years.
Don't chat to me about that guy.
Anselmino?
Anselmino, yeah.
Bro, he's barely played like just over 1,000 minutes.
Bro, he has a lot of thigh injuries, man.
Hey,
I know why Strasbourg is calling his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Send him to Strasbourg on loan for a year and see what he does there, and then we'll talk.
Having Santos and Estevao, do you know how much that would help us in Hazard being Neymar debates in 10 years?
Oh my.
All right. And on that note, people, bless up.
That's a evil long game that I am buying into, bro. That is sensational.
Oh my god.
That is unreal, man. Estevao balling out, they turn on Neymar. You know what, that Hazard guy? Yeah. Fair enough, man. Baller.
Neymar didn't win them a World Cup.
Big up to Don, man. Great to have you on, bro. It's mad. But yeah, I'm also just thinking as well, like all them future generation Brazilians are going to be watching Estevao and Santos at Chelsea and be like, I want to be a part of that.
South Americans, bro. We also have Caicedo and Enzo. South American.
I mean, that's the reason behind
Empires.
Yeah, that's the reason behind getting the best talent right now. But the thing is, they're banking on us winning big. That's the thing. If we win big, we'll own South America for the next 10 years.
The same way the last 5-10 years, we've owned Africa. We're gonna own South America.
And that's what I was just about to say. Like Africa, like literally, like I mean, yeah, Prime, you already know what it is as far as like when we had like so many Black players in the 2000s who won big and how the impact that it made on Africa. I became a Chelsea fan because of that. So it's just about rinsing and repeating for the next generation. They're not thinking about today. They're thinking about 10 years.
Stuff like that matters. Do you know how many people who are? Yeah, because do you know how many people? Hold on, Scott. Like, do you know how many people who are like my dad's age and a bit older who are Arsenal fans because of the Black players that played at Arsenal during that time? Like stuff like that actually does matter and does make it. So,
no, it does. But even more important than that is the players. Like if they know, like, yo, you've had legends of my country in your team. Yeah, I want to play for that team because you were watching them.
Yeah,
you were watching Hazard play for us. Like the next Belgian superstar, you guys will see it randomly. It's like, oh, Chelsea signing them, and you will hear from him. Yeah, I was watching Hazard growing up.
I was gonna say, our Belgian.
Obviously,
like,
I want to play in the same team Drogba played in. I'm the African. That's that's obvious. So if you're getting the best of which is the hardest market for us, the Brazilian market, and if you get the best of the best there, and they win at Chelsea, your rep goes up crazy. Like no one in England has that kind of rep of like Brazilians winning here, except for us, really. And it's not even like that great with us, but it's better than all of them. It's better than most.
Yeah, that is fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's nuts. And like you look at like the pathways and the kind of pipelines we've had. Like I just mentioned, the Belgian one is actually kind of nuts when you think about how many Belgian players we've had over the years. The African one, and it's not even just like the top Africans, like your SCNs, Drogba's and whatnot. It's like there were guys we signed that are African that like just kind of random nobodies that like came and joined and were part of this team. And it's like even them, it's like we just had a huge pipeline from Africa for time. And then if we can get that in South America,
like Moses and all that.
Yeah, I was thinking like Moses, Atsu, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
There's probably others. Yeah, Kalu, Mikel. There's definitely others in like youth teams or squad.
Victor Moses won a league title at Chelsea, and while he was at Chelsea, he won AFCON.
Yeah,
that's kind of nuts. But yeah, like.
But that's why
next generation would be like I used to watch Victor Moses running down the wing every week.
It's by far the biggest part.
It's crazy.
Big up, Sweet Crease, nuts.
God, I told you. You gotta see Alex at some point, CP. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Tommy, this is Uncle Jester.
Yeah, big up to Jester saying big up to.
But I'm saying the
CP.
nickname. I knew that shit was gonna stick the moment I heard it.
Same.
Yeah, I can't lie. That's there, bro. Ain't running
Don't
away
worry,
from
Sinek.
that.
We'll deal with it.
Scott,
We'll
Scott, I know we talked about this
All
when
right.
the season started. So are you telling me you have no fear of him, continue to do what he does to a super high level to end the year and then just being like, bro, I can't be on the bench. It's either you guys guarantee, which you can't guarantee minutes at Chelsea right now. Either you guys guarantee me minutes or I get sold.
No, like it depends, right? Because like we've seen, obviously it's slightly different level, but we've just seen that Achampong should sign a contract because he spoke with Maresca, and like he spoke with the sporting directors, and they like there was a pathway that was shown to him. If he comes back, and that pathway is kind of shown to him and the minutes and whatnot, then he'll be here. I have no doubt in my mind.
Especially with Lavia being injury or quote unquote injury prone right now, like he can see like, all right, I'm gonna get some game point at somewhere, whether it's either in the league or UCL, because we only like next year. If we just add him and we don't add anybody else, like we'll be okay in midfield. Like the way that we play, the structure that we have, like 4 midfielders is all we need.
Yeah, I mean, like, because we're
and the thing is as well, is like
we're not doing a 4-3-3. Yeah, that could work. We won't change.
And the thing is as well is like, especially if we're playing Champions League next season, like he's either getting a bunch of minutes in the Prem or he's getting a bunch of minutes in the Champions League.
Exactly.
Or both.
Because we're going to rotate more than what we're doing now in between UCL and the league. Like, we're not going to have this A team, B team shit that we're doing now. It's cute now because we can get away with it. But next year, we're going to have, like, people are going to get a chance to play in both the Prem and in the UCL.
But
and in the
though
cup
it's
games, we'll figure it out
right?
from there.
See, like, we still, like, for at least for the attacking areas, right?
Yeah.
And the wingers, their rotation is a lot more fluid than the midfield and even attacking mid. Yeah, attacking mid, Felix usually like he plays most of his minutes in like the Conference League, and I think just based on that, Santos is gonna get minutes if you bring him back. Like, okay, if you say starting off, you're backup in the Premier League, or your rotation there out of 5 games, maybe you start 1. But you're starting all the Conference League games, the quality will show. I think the quality will show either way, like very, very quickly, that he'll be useful for us enough. Because I know there's games where by the 60th minute, by the 55th, you see how tired certain guys are, but there's no one on the bench that we can really bring in. There's no one on the bench like Caicedo. I just look on the bench and I'm like, there's no one I even trust that you come in and do something for me. And Lavia is usually taken off when he does start at like the 60th minute, right?
And
so
the underrated thing about Santos' game is he leads the entire French leagues in tackles per game. Like, that's what he does. He's a tackler.
Doesn't do anything.
So like he goes forward.
See, this is
a
great box crasher. Those are who we call fanboys.
He's a box crasher and he's a good. He's also a better scorer than all our midfielders.
What a retard.
No, but he's a fanboy. He's a fanboy of Enzo, so that's what he's using to base.
No, he's not though. He hates Enzo. He's just a miserable bastard who has nothing positive about
him. What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah,
who are you talking about?
No, he said he watched League One Santos and he doesn't do anything.
He's a miserable bastard. Like touch grass.
God damn.
Oh my.
Bro, you need some sunlight.
The last game they
man.
just won 3-0. He had a goal and an assist from mid.
He's literally in the running for player of the season over that month.
And a clean sheet. He's had a couple player of the month.
Why? Who are you guys having to go at?
What is it? Who is that?
It's going
Who
at
is that?
This is on Santos.
Going at
Or
Hanad.
Hanad, yeah.
Yeah, Hanad.
He doesn't do anything. Boy.
Hey, Hanad, keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking, bro.
Oh, shut up. We're talking about a guy who is potentially. You heard me. We're talking about a guy who's playing for the team in 15th and is potentially best midfielder in the league.
That's the crazy part.
That's what the chat is saying. You got to be trolling because that's stupid.
Yeah.
He's not like just does the basics.
We're watching Bruno get Leon. Fuck up.
Bro, he's literally he's a 60 million minimum player right now. If it wasn't for the fact that he's
and here's the thing: how many players have we seen fuck up doing the basics?
Sorry, I just have to. Bro, Hanad wasn't watching Bruno G at Leon. Shut up, man.
No, he wasn't. Unless he was
I
one of them.
can't wait for the day where we get positive Hanad.
No, fuck it.
It's going to be the greatest.
You got to win the league or the Champions League to get that.
Hey, Hanad, tell these people, bro. Keep going, bro. Tell these people.
Nah, don't be like
your disciple needs to watch me.
Prime, don't be like Flawless, bro. Come on now.
Wait, my disciple? You think Hanad's my disciple? No, man.
The Academy of Prime and all that.
Nah, he's not my disciple.
Oh, brother.
No,
I don't.
Prime Academy, you know, that would be crazy.
What I do, I can't teach, man. I don't have disciples.
Fair enough. I've always got a good line. I hear it. But yeah, Hanad, bro, like the Santos is that guy, please.
But yeah,
and the thing is,
even from what stuff I've seen,
we can go off history as well. Like we can just go off like if you want to look at some of the best midfielders that have come out of Ligue 1 and what they've done afterwards. Let's talk about it. Bruno G, one of the best midfielders in the league last season in the Premier League. You want to talk about Aurelien Tchouameni's playing for Real Madrid week in, week out. Camavinga playing week in, week out for Real Madrid. Playing well, by the way, for one of the best teams in Spain. One of the best teams in the world. Like the track record of guys who
was wanted by City. Was that Leon?
Did bits at Leon. Like the track record is nuts.
The
for those that do well in
League
also the dude Fabinho, the Brazilian that went to Liverpool.
Oh yeah, went to Liverpool. Kante,
he was from Monaco.
People don't realize that the young players.
Bernardo Silva, he was a number 10.
The young players balling in France.
As well.
The young players balling in France, the big club pipeline is a bit crazy.
Yeah, I mean that league like matches is kind of similar to our league stylistically. So yeah, they adjust so much better than if we were to send them to like the Portuguese league. You know what I mean?
You could, bro. You can make a list of no joke 50 players. You can make a list of 50 players, top players that have gone from Liga into the Prem and smashed it.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so Hanan.
Yeah.
Go jerk off in there, yeah, Hanan. Negativity, bro. Positive Chelsea. Chelsea!
Chelsea.
It's so confusing, fellow Chelsea fans, man. Relax.
No, fuck Hanad, he ain't a fan.
Nah, he might be chewing on that invisible gum. What's the name talking about, man? Shit.
Well, we need our Hanad. Keep everyone on their toes.
Chewing on invisible gum. I don't get that.
What happens when you smoke crack? When people smoke crack, they jaw. They can't control it. Just be
my bad. Sorry. I don't smoke crack.
If you sniff coke, you mean that?
I don't sniff coke either. I don't do that.
Hey, Danishness, what's up?
Wait till you come to a Chelsea game, you just see it floating around in the air in the concourse.
And Lewis, that's why I don't go.
Fuck you and your mom and whoever else. Fuck you talking about? I don't care about what you talking about, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck both your parents. Make you feel better.
Equality.
Is that still directed at Hanad?
Damn.
No, that was some dude in the chat.
Oh wow.
Fuck both your parents, bro. Like, who cares? I don't know them. Why you even care that I say that? I don't know your parents.
Damn. Both mom and dad, huh?
Shit. Yeah, fuck both of them.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
There you have it.
Let's hope we fuck up Everton on Sunday.
Bro, we barely spoke about
we play Everton on Sunday, man. Shit.
Yeah, the game.
Spoke about it, bro.
Damn, it's been 2 hours.
Like, do you know what is nuts as well? Is this is a team we've beaten them once in 7 games away from home, and yet we ain't spoken about once.
God,
yeah, like I was looking at our record. It's actually hella stinky,
bro.
Worse
it's pathetically bad.
4 wins in the league since 08.
08.
What, away from home?
Yeah, at Goodison Park. 4 league wins at Goodison Park. In
4 wins in 16 years is disgusting.
Like 5 in our last 6, all of that. We just don't like this ground. Don't know what it is. We just don't fucking like this ground. But with that in mind, I still think we win. Even though they probably will make it a lot more difficult for us than even we would expect. Even though, like, we look good against low blocks. We still make chances against them. But Sean Dyche is very fucking good defensively, even compared to everything else that we've seen. And like Everton aren't conceding a lot of goals. Bar like that one Man United game, I don't think they've conceded a lot in the last couple games.
Well, if that bum-ass team could score a bunch of goals on them, then God damn it.
Yeah, bar United, they haven't conceded since the 7th of November.
The one thing I will say, and I'm probably jinxing it, this is the one team or one of the teams I actually think we could get a clean sheet against. Because they're
they're terrible going forward.
I was gonna say like we can easily get a 1-0 on this ground. I mean, if this is the last game that they have,
bro, there's so many zeros.
2 goals conceded.
Bro, there's bare fucking zeros that I'm looking.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, these cocksuckers don't let it goals, man.
Hella 0-0s.
Bro, they lost to Southampton. Jesus.
1-0. Oh yeah, lost to Southampton as well. Yeesh.
Bro,
just depends.
But
what
they don't
Sanchez
concede a
turns
lot.
up.
Due to a Lopetegui Wolves, not Wolves, sorry, West Ham.
Yeah.
Drew of 10-man Brentford at home, bro. Yeah, I can't like. This is like that United game where it's like the whole jinx thing of like we probably should drop points, but they're so bad, man. We need to beat them. Like even though we've only won there once in 7 years, like they're that terrible.
Yeah,
like they're gonna annoy us. I don't want to underestimate that, but like this is one of those games where if we are serious, we go there and we get 3 points. Just break through because we've shown we can break through against them. So just eventually do it. The problem at United was that the attack didn't turn up. Bar Neto, that kind of fucked us. Palmer on the left as well. We know like he's not really as impactful as he is on the right hand side. But yeah, I still think we're enough for this team.
But just looking at us right now, like we've genuinely improved in like every game I've seen us play. Like even in the games like we've drawn, like if you look at the stats and if you look at the flow of the game, like we've improved in a lot of different areas across the pitch. So I genuinely do not see us losing a game. If we drop points, it's to be a draw. Like I genuinely believe that. Maybe until even against City on 25th of January. Like I don't see us losing that game. I can just see us drawing it. And it's rare that I've had that feeling about Chelsea. It's been a decade since I've had that feeling about Chelsea, and we won the league. So,
like, yeah, when you really go out every week and feel like we're not gonna lose, that's how I've been feeling lately. Like I really be like, nah, we're not gonna lose.
Yeah.
We was down 2-0 to Tottenham, and I'm like, hurry up, man, get the ball so we can score.
Oh yeah, that's facts, bro. We went like we down. I was like, yeah, we'll come back.
I was like,
again,
it was like 11 minutes. I was like, oh man, get the ball so we can score. Hurry up, because I might be gonna score.
Like loss wasn't in my head. It was more of a draw. Again, I'm sorry again for calling you a dickhead in the chat, Lewis. I really am.
Don't worry, bro. I understand. 2-0 down to Spurs. A lot of emotions are rising.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what was that? You called it? You call it
in the group chat?
Yeah, it's because like the jinx was still active around them. Lewis had to fucking go to the game, didn't he? The fucking prick.
Yeah.
When the second goal went in, I thought, do I even look at my messages?
I wish
bro,
I wish
I was hot. Yo, man, I wish you would.
Bro, I looked into my chat at half time for the stream I'd set up, and there was just 15 comments saying, "Leave the fucking ground, leave the ground right now, you prick."
I wish you would have used the jinx yesterday, but you know.
Yeah, hold that, bruv. Hold that. You got Olivier Giroud hat trick on your head.
Damn. So what's going on? How it happened at Club Shamrock? What happened in the what happened in the Shamrock chat groups?
Pissed.
Wait, Prime's a Chelsea fan? I didn't even know.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea fan. He decided to fuck off the Shamrock.
So
I thought it was like Steve, just joining in, just to hang out and all that shit. Man, I didn't even know. Big up to you, Prime.
What they saying on Shamrock's Reddit, Prime?
Yeah, those top greens, right?
Nah, the fuck.
Wait,
you're done. Oh, you guys are done. Oh, you're not done with the jokes. You're not done with the jokes. My bad. Okay.
Oh no.
no.
Oh no. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. You gotta make one with Diddy on it, man.
No.
Get in there with Diddy.
Boy.
Anyways,
Not about it's not about
the playoff thing. We play Mold FC.
Oh, Mold. Were they like Swedish or something like that?
They're Norwegian.
They're Norwegian. Ollie used to manage them before he.
I said they're the team that Ollie won the league title with.
Okay, that's what it is. I heard this name before.
Hey, the last time they finished I think 7th in their league. And that just ended.
They need Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, the last time that we played them was in 2022 in the group stages.
Wait, did they do the whole? Sorry to interrupt. They did the whole thing in terms of who we can play next as well.
Yeah,
I don't know, but regardless,
yeah, they did.
But just let me finish this.
Yeah, go.
The last time that we played them was in 2022, and they beat us 5-0 home and away.
Okay.
Bro, we could end up facing
Copenhagen and Heidenheim.
We could face Heidenheim again or Ghent again. Fuck's sake.
I need Betis.
Give me Real Betis. Guys, you know what's funny? If we beat if Shamrock Rovers beat Mold, then Chelsea and Shamrock Rovers can play each other again.
That ain't gonna be fun for you. Hey, I'll take Shamrock Rovers again though. I'll do the away day. Fuck it. Dublin away would be a lit night out.
So who's VIT? Who the fuck is that?
Oh no, where is Shamrock?
I gotta head out. I'll holler at y'all later.
I big up, bro.
Wait, you don't know where Shamrock Rovers is? You don't know it's in Dublin. I told you that.
Oh, is it in Dublin then?
Yes.
I thought I might have got that wrong. Yeah, it is in Dublin. All right, yeah, cool.
Yeah, Jimmy, to answer your question, VIT is Victoria. They're Portuguese team. They're the only other unbeaten team in.
Okay. So they're gonna be either 1 or 2. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
the rough.
If you've been, Lewis, I mean, yeah, you're not even wrong to be fair. Yeah, you're not even necessarily wrong.
Fair enough.
Not necessarily wrong. You must have passed
Fiorentina in the semis.
If you've been to Dublin, you definitely would have passed it before, just randomly.
Probably. I always just go on Uber straight out of Dublin. I was going around to a different area. Just outside the city. It's like 30 minutes away. But either way, I get Shamrock or I want Betis. Somewhere close that I can go to and get 5 points. Need to up my loyalty points.
You want Betis? You guys don't want to troll me again? No? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean Shamrock is calm. I just want
we
nearby.
can put the kids on and beat Shamrock. So yeah, why not?
You know, I would say show us some respect, but you know what? You guys.
That's your problem, man. I'm here for it. Raksaki.
Yeah, like
fucking Yui had a.
Well done. You spent 500 billion on your squad.
Well double hat tricks, man. I'm
well
here
done.
for it.
Well done. 500 billion on your squad. Well done, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, hold that.
Congratulations.
Here's what it is. Well done by 6 million.
500 billion spent to score 5 goals, man. Have some shit.
Oh, same distance, even better. Even better. Yeah, bring me Shamrock. Not Mold or Copenhagen. Fuck traveling to cold countries. I can't be bothered for that. Or
you don't want to go to Scandinavia?
Scandinavia.
Not in the winter time. No.
Prime, you got dunked on by a striker with £5 million.
The Shamrock Rovers squad costs 5 mil. What are we doing?
No, guys, you know what the funny thing was? This guy was telling us. This guy was
No.
telling me.
The squad
No, we
did
got this
cost
guy
5
named
mil.
Kenny. He's tied for first in scoring with Nkunku, guys. Ha ha ha. You know the Nkunku you guys paid 60 million
I
for?
mean,
Guess
at that time
who's
he
top
was.
scorer of the Conference League now?
At that time he was.
Mark Gil, hold that prime. Hold that.
At that time he was.
Yeah, now he's not because Mark Gil's top goal scorer. Hold that.
All right, well done, Mark. You got a hat trick. Well done. Congratulations. 500
Eddie, you
billion
played your
spent.
part
I'd
in the
expect him.
Conference League Champions run.
Bro,
You played your part.
500 billion spent. I'd expect him to have a hat trick by now. Congratulations, bro.
You can't say 500 million because the squad playing wasn't 500 million. We had like
I said 500
six.
billion spent. I said 500 billion spent. That's what you spent on your squad, man. Congratulations.
Yes, I guess you got the numbers wrong too. Anyways,
Yeah, hey,
six
billion
academy
pound bottle
players were
jobs, man.
playing. By the way,
Congratulations.
6 academy
Billion pound
players were
bottle
playing.
jobs, man. Congratulations.
We had people in the under 21s beating you, man. Under 21s
Well
were
done.
beating you,
Well
man.
done. Billion pound bottle jobs. Congratulations, man.
Disgrace. So just quickly, what fullbacks do we expect to be going starting? Are we gonna do Fofana right back, Vega left?
Yeah.
Gusto and Vega.
Gusto Vega.
No, okay, so no one's thinking maybe Caicedo right and one on the left. Okay, cool.
No. Badia Shield's not back, is he? That's annoying.
No, I don't think he's back. I don't think he's
back. I'd do the same thing we did against what's it called? In the last game against Brentford, in terms of have the back three be Gusto, Tosin and Colwell, and have Vega inverting into midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, all three of them had decent games last time out. So
yeah, don't invert Gusto, please, man. Please, Maresca, I beg, don't invert him.
I take it we wouldn't. Noni won't start. Because he played on Thursday. Probably going to be Sancho and Neto again. I don't think João Felix starts in this one.
Hopefully not.
No.
Well, I think we did put him in against Leicester to try and break them down a little bit more individually.
Yeah, but we played differently. Like we had Kukurea being the wide, like on the left, and Vega won't do that.
Okay, yeah. So
the only way that would work. Yeah, the only way that would work is if you do that on the other side. So have him as the right 10, whatever, or right winger, quote unquote, and then Gusto as the overlapping on the right hand side.
Okay, yeah, but bar that, I don't think there'll be any other changes. It'll be the same team that we expect to play. And yeah, I'm not worried about Everton, really. It's just more, it's like the United game, like you said. It's all on us. If we turn up, we have a good performance, we can get some goals and win the game. I'm not too worried about conceding. It's just, let's try and break through them, and ideally a little bit quickly. Sooner the better, because those fans are already going to be in a good mood with the way Everton's what's it called? Takeover.
Ownership, yeah. Freaking group.
Ownership takeover. So if they get an early goal or something, roof is getting blown off. So stay composed and all of that, and we should have enough to win this game. And hopefully, who knows? We might be top of the league next week. Who knows? But we're not in a title race, guys. Just taking it one game at a time. Remember, still chill guy narrative. All of that.
Close to the 7 points. Man. Yeah.
If we're top of the league, I guess no one's in the title.
No chill guy narrative. You battered Shamrock Rovers, you're in the title race, bro. No chill guy narrative.
Shamrock or Shelbourne? I'm confused.
Shut up, Nathan. Shut up, Nathan.
You're really that hurt over the Shamrock game.
No, I'm not actually. I just like trolling, bro. I'm not even hurt. I just like trolling.
Oh yeah. Now you take the mask.
Hey, again. I told you guys. I don't care what I said it last on the stream yesterday at halftime. This is no way could this be as bad as losing 5-0 to England, bro. I don't care.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand that. I actually really understand that. All right, Northside's live. So I'm going to send everybody over there. Big up to every single one of you that's been locked in. This has been an amazing show. Had a nice little Reece James debate as well.
I missed
check
that
it out on
Reece
the
James
playback.
debate. I missed that Reece James debate.
Did you say anything going to add?
Yeah, I've not made any jokes about Reece this season, man. So, that wasn't me making a joke. I'm just saying I haven't made any jokes about Reece James this season. The way
I thought you were leading to something with that.
No, I wasn't. The way CP and Chelsea fans are crashing out on Reece this season, like, have some shame. But whatever. There's others.
Oh, there we go. All right. Cool.
Sorry.
Right,
I'm having. You're telling me to have. Okay.
I think the crash out. I think no, but it's not even just you specifically. The fan base crashing over Reece James is wild, bro. But whatever.
Yeah, it's cool for me to do it, but if you all do it as a group, the fuck is
I've never crashed out on Reece though. But it is what it is.
I might not have the evidence for that, but I have to double.
You have no evidence because it doesn't exist. But it is what it is.
No, because I haven't looked. Never know, it might be there. I will keep a lookout. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't. Come on, you. Right, I'm going to send everyone over to Northside, though. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe. Bum Pochettino and up the Chelsea.